All right, I think we're live. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you to my friends here who are on here with me for celebrating with me tonight. It is my birthday today,
Yay!
the
Happy
big
birthday!
28, the very exciting and monumental 28. Yeah, and I really appreciate all you guys for hopping on. I feel like Taylor Swift, who I've been to a couple of her concerts, and she always is like, of all the things you could be doing on a Saturday night, you chose to be here with me.
Oh
I
yeah, that's what
feel
she
like,
said.
Oh yeah.
and I mean, there it's like, okay, you're Taylor Swift, of course
Yeah.
we're gonna come to your concert, but really, I feel like I really appreciate that you guys are willing to hang out with me and everyone
Yes.
who's
Of course.
joining and watching and stuff. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I don't
I
have
was
too much. Go ahead. Sorry, Rachel.
saying I was jamming out to Taylor Swift right before I jumped in, so it's fitting.
Perfect. Very appropriate. Yeah, I don't have too much of like a strict plan for tonight. I really just wanted it to be like a fun hangout. So I have some like loose games and ideas of things we can do and talk about or whatever, but it's really just time for us to chat and hang out. So definitely feel
Yay!
free to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, and we'll just have a fun little almost like slumber party hangout.
Yay!
Um, it's 8 p.m. for me, my time. I know a lot of you are on East Coast, so it's a little bit later. 9 p.m. Rachel, I know you're happy because you're like, it's nighttime for me.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it's actually a
Usually,
late night for me. Well, it's 6 o'clock. It's not late, but
usually sprints for you are so early.
usually it's still sunshine outside. So yeah, this is
Right.
fun. It feels more cozy.
Yeah. So I also have no plans for like how long this will go or anything. We'll just go until we feel like hopping off and we're done hanging out. So let's see who is joining us. Hello, Lauren. Thank you so
Lauren.
much. Hello. I have had an amazing day. I can give a little summary of everything we've done all day,
Yes.
but it's been like
Yeah,
my
what did you do?
ideal it's been like my ideal day. I could probably check, but it feels like I haven't had a Saturday birthday in a while, or maybe it's just because I've had like children and toddlers and stuff that occupy more of my life than normal. But today I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up. I got to sleep in until like 8:30 a.m., which for me is pretty good. And
That's
then
nice.
my husband made us cinnamon rolls, so me and the kids
Mm.
got to have cinnamon rolls for breakfast. And then we took the kids down to my parents' house um, before they go down for like their midday nap. And then they watched them for us for a few hours. So my husband and I were able to go out and we went to a few bookstores, which was
Oh,
really fun. And then we did an escape room together, which is
Awesome.
something,
oh, how was
yeah,
that?
it was really good. So my husband and I have done quite a few escape rooms, like with friends and family and neighbors and stuff, but we've never done one just the two of us. And we
Mhm.
were like, okay, we are ready. Like
Yeah.
we think we are ready to do it, just the two of us. Um, and so we did, and we made it out in 48 minutes and
Oh my
11
gosh.
seconds.
Nice. Nice.
And it was really fun. Um, there are definitely some parts of it that would have been like nice to have another person to
Yeah.
be helping, but yeah, it was really fun. We love escape rooms, so
If I was in an escape room, I would want you in my life. Jordan, you're so
Yeah.
smart. I
I
would
feel
definitely
like
want.
delegating everyone. But yeah, they're super fun. They're a little expensive for what they are for like less
Mhm.
than an hour of entertainment, but
Yeah.
um, still really fun. And then
We
after
need to do more
that,
of those virtual ones that we did before. We should do more of
yeah,
those. Those are
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a whole different type of challenge trying
Because
to
you have to go
like
Mhm.
virtually through
navigate,
every room.
yeah,
Hmm.
navigate the
Yeah.
virtual, yeah,
Has there ever
exactly.
been one where you needed like the safe word or you needed someone to get you guys out? Have you ever had that yet or no?
No, we've
Okay.
we've only not gotten out one time, not
Mhm.
solved one, and we put a little like asterisk. Oh, here's Gwen. Yay. Hi, Gwen.
Hey,
Yay!
Gwen.
I was sitting backstage for the whole conversation. I
She
was
was.
like, "Hey guys, oh okay, go
Oh my
ahead."
gosh, I'm so sorry. That is on me
No, that's
for
fine.
not.
That's fine. That's
Okay,
fine.
because yeah, it like makes the view
Yeah,
different when it's that many people. I'm
Oh my
so
gosh.
sorry, Gwen.
it's actually I'm used to it.
Okay.
Actually, birthday girl.
Anyway, what were we just talking about?
The
we've
safe word.
only we've only not gotten out one time, but we feel like it doesn't really count because we were with strangers, like working with us.
Right.
So some escape
Wow.
rooms do it differently. Like
Yeah.
sometimes if you book it, it's private, it's just your
Mhm.
group. But sometimes if there are like open spots left, they'll let other people book it. So we consider that one to not really count because like we were working with people we didn't know
Right.
and we weren't.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's the only time we haven't actually solved the whole thing within like the hour
Impressive.
time frame.
Was yours themed
Better than me.
for tonight?
What was the theme for tonight?
Yeah.
It was called Bomb Squad, and it was like diffusing a bomb
Oh my God.
in an alley.
Oh.
Well, good thing you
It's
High pressure.
yeah. Yeah, it was really good though. And then we went to Olive Garden for dinner,
Nice.
which is my like go-to birthday restaurant because
Salad and breadsticks, the best.
yes, breadsticks, and I get cheese ravioli with Alfredo sauce every single time, and I bring home leftovers and have it for lunch the next day. So it's just a really good tradition. Yeah, and then I was saying we stopped for crumble on the way home, so I have to try those at some point. But yeah, it's been a great day. It's been very.
What books did you
Very
get?
good. I have them with me. So I went to two bookstores. So the first one we went to was like an independent, like local bookstore. And I got Delilah Green Doesn't Care and the sequel. I just
You are in your
read-
romance.
I 3 of the 4 books I bought are romance. Yeah,
Nice.
because I actually just read this one for a video that's coming out that I've been talking about literally all month, but I promise is ending soon. And I read this one from my library and really liked it. So I decided to pick up the physical and the sequel.
So cute.
I need to pick up the sequel. Like I read Delilah Green Doesn't Care last year and it was so cute and so funny. But I need to pick up the second one for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
So
the
cute.
cover, or I love the colors of the covers and everything. And then we went to Barnes and Noble also, and I got another romance that I had never actually heard of before. I don't know anything.
It just
about
came
this
out.
book. Okay.
Yeah.
It's by Talia Hibbert, who wrote Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and that whole series.
I love it.
Yeah, highly suspicious and unfairly cute. And I was like, I love a good pink cover and pink spine, and I liked Talia
I'm so
Hibbert's
excited for that one.
other books. And then it was by one
outdoor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was reading the synopsis and it's like a survival,
Jordan,
sign up
please
for a
let me know your
2-part
thoughts on it
survival
because I didn't
course.
like it.
You didn't like it? Okay.
So I need to know your thoughts. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I need to know your thoughts when you're finished.
Did you
Okay,
like Brown Sisters?
So I actually only read Take a Hint, Danny Brown. That was the only one I was interested in for some reason. But I don't know. Like I love that one, but I don't know that one. The new
Interesting.
one, I'm not into it. But
Danny Brown is my favorite of that.
Danny Brown's my favorite too.
I like that one.
Interesting.
I
It's spicy.
really loved it.
It's beautiful, if nothing else. I love the cover. And then it was buy one, get one 50% off. So then I picked up Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro, who is the author of Clara in the Sun. And I've heard like way better things about this book. Like a lot of people love this book. So
the movie is so good.
Yeah. Okay, before I keep I'm gonna like tab through the comments, but why don't we go around and have you guys introduce yourselves since I didn't do that already. You guys are some of my best and closest friends here on YouTube, so definitely if people don't already know you, please go subscribe to everyone's channels and everything. But some of you I haven't had on my channel quite as much as others, so I want to make sure everyone knows who you are. So let's go like Kendall, Taya, Rachel, Lena, Jess, Gwen, and just do a little intro of who you are, what you like to read. We're probably not going to do any sprints tonight, but if you're in the middle of reading anything, you can talk about your current read and whatever you want to talk about. Kendall, go ahead.
Well, I'm Kendall. My channel's Bookphoria. I read a lot of fantasies, and I've been getting into horror recently. I'm in the middle of Throne of Glass right now and Mistborn, which I'll probably be reading until December. So
I really need you to recommend me some fantasy, Kendall. We've talked about that briefly in other other sprints and live
I'm
shows.
still
But
researching.
I feel like if anyone could give me a good rec, it would be you. I feel like we have some similar tastes in other things. So
Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Taya. I'm from Taya's Turning Pages. I pretty much read romance, thrillers, and nonfiction. I'm trying to really get back into my nonfiction bag. But my current read right now is actually Whiteout. And this is by like 6 different Black authors. It's a romance book. And it's like a follow-up to another book called Blackout. I'm not going to get into like the full synopsis. I'm not going to bore you guys with that, but I have not started this yet. So I'm hoping to start it tonight sometime, maybe. We'll see. But still excited to read it, nonetheless.
nice.
Is that the sequel to Blackout, or is it just like a companion?
I think so. I thought it was a sequel, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a standalone, essentially,
Okay.
or like you said, a companion, because
Yeah.
I know Blackout was like a collection of short stories, but I think
Yeah.
this one is like
It's
an
not.
actual like story. Like
Oh, okay.
all of the authors just have a
Oh,
hand in
okay.
it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, Blackout, like all the stories connected
Yeah.
by
Which
the
I
end.
love.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which I loved that
Yeah.
one. So that one's good. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Blackout too.
Mhm.
I'm Rachel. I'm Happy Go Lovely Reads on YouTube, but I'm actually Happy Go Lovely Sleeves on Instagram. So I don't really post on my channel. I just sprint on my channel. So, anyways, but I love thrillers and romance and fantasy. Those are my big genres, but I read a little bit of everything. And I'm reading I'm reading Shady Hollow right now, which is a cozy mystery about animals. So, and it's super cute. So, yeah, that's what I'm reading right now.
How far are you into that one?
About halfway. I think I
Okay.
only have like 2 hours left of the audiobook, or maybe not even, because the audiobook is like so small, so short. So, yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Nice.
really cute. If you liked Zootopia and Gilmore Girls, put them together. It's really freaking cute. Yeah.
That's such an unlikely combo.
Right? But it feels exactly like that. Like the Zootopia-ness of like the way that they act like humans, but also you feel like you're in a little town like Gilmore Girls, and all the characters, there's little Gilmore Girl characters in it. So, anyways, I loved it. I'm
Nice.
obsessed with it.
I'm Lena. My channel is Lena's Bookshelf. It's also my Instagram handle. And I read mainly thrillers, but also historical fiction, true crime. I really like memoirs as well, things like that. And I just finished, like right before we got on this live, I finished The Family Next Door by John Glatt, which is a true crime about the 13 Turpin siblings. And it had been on my TBR for a while, and I finally got to it, and it was the last book I needed for a vlog. So now I'll be able to finally edit this like month-long vlog that I've been doing.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I'm Jessie. My channel is Reading with Jess. I typically read mystery thrillers, and last year I really dove into romance. So I'm trying to have a healthy balance between the two. So yeah, I am in between books, but if we ever do sprints, I'm going to do Second First Impressions. That was recommended by Gwen. It was actually gifted from Gwen. So I'm excited to read this one because I feel like I've read nothing but thrillers this month, and I'm ready for something different.
Same.
Like a palette cleanser.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's me.
Makes sense.
I'm Gwen. My channel is Gwendolyn Kinsinger. You can find me on Instagram at Lavender Mud. Like most of these ladies, thrillers, romance, but I do read a little bit of everything. I can confidently say that now. I've read some historical fiction, some horror, poetry, graphic novels, all of the things. But sadly, Kendall, not fantasy. I'm not a fantasy girly.
You used to read fantasy though, right?
Yeah, back in the day, like I would say like maybe
So you have.
I have. I've exited that era of my life. So yeah, I'm not currently reading anything. I just did a 24-hour readathon, and I read the Rachel Harrison books that I needed to read. So I read The Return by Rachel Harrison, her short story The Veil, and Cackle.
Oh, I want to get that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm a huge fan of her writing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not a dress. It's a little jumper.
Oh,
Cute.
That's cute.
but yeah, I really love her writing. So I'm sad. Like, I haven't heard any news of a new book for this year. I don't know if anybody else has heard anything, but I've looked and I'm like, I can't find anything. So, well, at least I'm caught up, you know? So,
Yeah.
but if we do sprints, or the next book I'll probably pick up is Set on You. By
cool.
Amy Lee, because it's the first book in the influencer series. So
I just got the one for X's and O's for y'all's
Yay!
readathon. I know, so cute. But I want to read that one too, because that one has like plus size representation, and I'm so here for that. So
yeah, I guess it's sisters, because I think the girl in that one is Tara Chen and this one is Crystal Chen.
okay.
And yeah, I'm really excited for the plus size rep, obviously. And my friend Summer, our friend Summer, most of us know Summer here, but our friend Summer has already read it and she really, really liked it. So I'm like,
good.
oh, yay.
I should have probably got that one. Well, I mean, I'm reading this for y'all's readathon, so I have to get this one, but I do want to read that one too, for sure.
That's a fun thing about romance series is when they're connected, but you don't necessarily have to read them.
Yeah, exactly.
You
can go back because you know a romance is going to end in a romance. It's not gonna
Exactly.
end.
Yeah, it's like
major spoiler for
I know,
You mean they
exactly.
End up happily ever after.
Seriously.
Yeah, that seems to be a big debate in the romance community, is like, or scandal, if like it doesn't end in a happy ever after. It's like,
is it a romance?
People are mad.
Yeah.
That's funny. I wanted to say congrats to Gabby for winning $1.48 at the casino.
I love that.
That's awesome.
So funny.
Okay, well, I have a few things that we can do, so you guys can let me know what sounds fun to you. I thought it would be fun to go through a list of controversial book opinions and see who falls on what side.
Oh, I love that.
We're doing it.
Should we start with that?
Me and Lena got this.
Gwen and I, we're good. We're solid.
Well, I was gonna,
All the
before I even started the list, I was gonna say mine is definitely the I hate book of the month editions of books and like the logos on the spine and everything.
Oh.
And I still love the service.
Yeah.
I use it and will for a long time, but that's my controversial opinion, is that I hate that. And I know like Lena for sure loves it.
Oh, you love it?
Okay.
All of my book of the month have their own shelf, and I actually get really annoyed now at this point because I have a whole shelf of book of the month. So if I get one, some of them don't have the book of the month thing on the spine, and now I'm annoyed at this point because then they don't all go together.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel
It's also so annoying when like they don't come out with the author's next book on book of the month, and so you have some that are book of the month and some that aren't.
Don't even get me started on like Emily Henry and
exactly.
Riley Sager. Oh my gosh!
Riley Sager.
I paid full price for that Riley Sager book, and then the next month after it came out, then book of the month had it. And so then I was like, I want to return it, but I don't want to be, I was like too anxious to return it because I was like, they're going to know that I read it and then return it. I want to get one copy.
I know.
Yeah.
That is so funny. I usually just like buy it from book of the month or get it from book of the month. And then when I want the finished copy, I'll like take the book of the month copy to my used bookstore and I'll get it.
So you got rid of your book of the month. Okay.
Yeah, usually
what,
if it's not going to match. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I someday would love to have, the goal of like, okay, the book of the month books that I know I want to keep forever, I'd like to purchase them in a in a non-book of the month version,
special edition, or just like their nice ones or whatever your favorite edition is.
I refused to read Book Lovers until it came out in hardback. So I was like, okay, if it's not going to be on Book of the Month, at least I need the hardcover. So I like waited for a whole year to read that until it came out in hardback.
Did it come out in hardcover?
It did. Interesting. She did the opposite.
Yeah, usually
it's hardcover
the opposite.
then paperback.
After,
yeah, but like romances don't seem to do it that way. Romances seem to do the opposite.
Yeah.
All right, started off on a good one. If anyone in the chat has any ideas to contribute, please chime in and I will read them and we could talk about them. But I do have a list up as well. It seems like the chat is also somewhat divided. Some people also like the logos and don't. I hate it when I buy a used book online and they don't state that it's a book of the month edition. I can agree with that if you didn't know you were buying that edition.
But when
sometimes, yeah,
a video, like a picture,
right.
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't take pictures of the actual book you're getting. They just use a standard stock photo. The lazy people do that. The stock photo. The real people take the time, take the picture of the actual book.
There was one time when I was on Thrift Books and I ordered a copy of Malibu Rising. I thought I was getting a great deal. This is when it was like still like hype and everyone was hyping it up. And I remember I got it in the mail and it was a book of the month edition, but it had no dust jacket. I almost flipped out because I love Malibu Rising's cover. So I literally donated it and then I got the paperback, but it was like, I did all of that for what?
I hope you.
Oh my goodness. I would have been devastated.
I hope you hired a private investigator to find that.
For real.
Yeah, exactly.
Where is the dust jacket?
Where is it?
That's so rude.
I have I love Thrift Books, but I also have so many pain points with it. Like, it's not even funny. Maybe that's another controversial opinion we need to talk about.
I don't think I've ever actually purchased anything off Thrift Books, but
I have. And the part that I hate about Thrift Books is I am buying like the old point horror books. And so they're already like from the 80s or the 90s and they're already fragile. The spine's already broken. You know, the covers are brittle. You put a nice big sticker on that. And then I have to pull the sticker off and it pulls off half the cover in the process.
Those old ones you can't take the stickers off of the older ones.
And I've tried the little like, you know, heated up thing, but I don't want the ugly sticker on my book.
Right.
So it's a struggle. So Thrift Books, if you're listening, not a fan.
Gwen has that unpopular opinion in general of like not liking the like little like metal like award things, like the things that look like stickers.
I agree.
Honestly, I like those. I think they're cool.
I like the awards, but I feel like over time they kind of like come up a little bit. And then it's almost like I'll be honest. If there's a scab on me, I'm picking it because I don't like raised surfaces. So if it slightly starts coming,
this is the worst.
That's the worst.
When you read with
Jenna, the Reese's thing.
Oh my God, read with Jenna. Like who the heck is Jenna? I still
who cares, Jenna?
Nobody knows who Jenna is.
Who is she?
Rachel probably knows who she is. Rachel knows everything.
What, Jenna? She's from like Good Morning America or something.
Yeah, she's like the Bush's daughter.
Yeah. But she actually has. I follow her Instagram, and she actually has some really good like reading tips for people who she wants to get people into reading. So that's pretty cool. But yeah,
why does she need her name on every book?
I don't know. Why does Reese? I mean, I love Reese Witherspoon, so I'm good with that. But like, yeah, I know.
But the worst part is when it's not even a sticker. It's just like printed to look like a sticker.
And why do you need it on when you buy a box copy? I bought the box set of these. Why do they both need the Netflix sticker? Shatter Me, my whole set of Shatter Me has the same ones. And I'm like,
especially it was the Netflix part of it. Like it's not even like
who cares? We know Netflix is popular.
And this is not. I mean, it does say coming to Netflix about Shadow and Bone. I know Six of Crows is in the Shadow and Bone show, but like, really? I don't know. I got so mad when I opened up my Christmas present and they were stickers on them. I'm like,
for like the Target ones, like Target has like Target Book Club or whatever, and it has that little like fake tassel thing that hangs down.
Lena, don't get me started with Target, please. Do not. Please.
Oh no!
Just put the sticker on the back of the book. Like, is that so hard?
Right.
Exactly. What a good idea. Like,
what a concept, guys.
What a concept.
Or
we just all know that they're 20% off. Like we already know they're 20% off.
Not only that, like the author or the publisher spent all that money on like a design for the cover and you're going 20% off.
Yeah.
Target.
Right. It's like it's not actually 20% off. Target's just making us think that we're getting a deal.
Yeah.
It's 20% off the market, like the regular price.
Market,
not 20% off of whatever their price is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The worst was my
gosh.
My version of The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, it says like great low price, like that.
Mine too. Value price or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care.
And it's not even that cheap. It's still like 14, 13. I was expecting like
Oh, that's so
$8.99.
funny. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's move on to another one. How about, where do you guys stand on whether a movie can be better than the book?
Yes.
Raise your
I think
hand
it
if
can.
if you've seen a movie that you would say yes is better than a book.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So nobody here is firmly like the book is always better.
It's
Never.
99%.
Not
sure.
100% of the time.
You know
No.
what?
Yeah.
I'll go even further. There are some books that I read that I'm like, I don't like this in book form, and
Yeah,
I would
this would be
definitely like
better.
this as a movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Razorblade Tears. Sorry, Gwen. No offense. I gave it 3 stars. It was fine. It was fine. I gave it 3 stars. No, I gave it 3 stars. From me, 3 stars is good. But I think that Razorblade Tears would have been a phenomenal movie.
It would. I agree. 100%. S.A. Cosby, let's get this ball rolling. Let's do it. All of the books. Because all
I
of his
think I
books
would've
are that
liked it
high
more.
octane action thriller that I
Mhm.
love. I mean, if they adapted No Exit, they can definitely adapt S.A. Cosby
Ugh.
stuff.
Let's not talk about
I
that
like-
either. Hulu, like, I'm sorry, Hulu's gonna pay for their crimes. I did not like that adaptation.
I
I liked it too.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
like the
gosh.
ending better.
It's like, no.
It was a
Oh.
disappointment for me, which is a shame because that's my favorite thriller of all time. That and Local Woman Missing, don't mess with those. And like Hulu messed with No
Absolutely
Exit
not.
for me. So.
Ooh, Outlander.
Yes, I
Yeah.
read the first 2 books, absolutely hated them, but the show, I'm a fan.
Interesting.
This
I
is
only
never
watched
been Game of
Thrones.
I
Love
only
the
watched
show.
one episode.
Oh
of
my God, it's
Outlander.
Of what,
good.
Outlander? Of
Yeah.
Outlander, Jordan? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah, me too.
good.
I'm
But
also just
Game
not
of
a
Thrones
TV
is the
show
best.
person, so
Yeah.
I
that's
also
my
feel
unpopular opinion.
books being made into movies is better than a TV show.
TV shows. Yeah.
Same
I think
every
it's
time.
because the
I am
TV
not a
show
TV
has
show person.
more freedom to
Yeah.
choose things.
With the
Yeah.
exception of The Handmaid's Tale. Because I read all of those books and like they were just fine, but I love the TV show.
Yeah.
Haven't
Mhm.
read the book. I've only seen the first season. I like the season though.
I feel like fantasy does it really, really well in TV shows, but then like romance movies,
yes.
romance books just go
Yeah.
movies, thrillers go
Mhm.
movies, so.
Agreed.
Did you guys watch the that Hulu Tell Me Lies, that one? Did you guys see that one?
I did
No,
not.
I
read the book,
refuse.
though.
Yeah, Gwen
I
hates that
refuse.
book.
Not.
Oh, I just wrapped it up. I have it wrapped up on my shelves. I love her other books. So.
I liked it. I
Ray
think
liked
you'll like it.
I did not, so we'll see where
Okay.
you fall, Rachel.
I like
Right.
toxic drama. I like toxic books.
You'll
So,
like it then.
Say-
yeah.
I don't
It's
know. I
very
just felt like
toxic.
a little too close to home for me, so I was like, "This is not entertainment." Okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fair.
I understand that.
Jenny, I love that adaptation.
I liked it
Oh
too.
my gosh, really?
See, Gone Girl, I think that the book was better than the movie as far as Gone
I
Girl
loved
goes.
the movie
Well,
too,
I
though.
still haven't
But I
read it.
read the
loved the
book
movie too.
first. And I really liked it. Yeah.
I need to read it.
Oh, what about You though? You is like a great adaptation
Yeah.
of a TV show. Or like
Jesse's like, no.
no.
First season, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Have you read
loved the
Yeah,
third
oh,
season.
The books for the series You are so much better than the TV show, in my
Yeah.
opinion. They're so
What?
much better than
Wow.
me.
Kendall.
Third book.
I haven't
What?
finished the
You read
third
Hidden
one.
Bodies in.
No,
The
because
third
I feel like they're not good, probably.
Okay, well,
Hidden Bodies, to me, I was like, y'all should have done what they did in Hidden Bodies in the TV
But have you
show.
seen the Goodreads ratings for them though? They're not.
I don't
great.
care. I
That's
don't
why-
care what people rate
That's
it.
why I didn't pick them up. No, but that's why I didn't pick them up. I was like,
I'm
Well,
too,
wait, so
I'm
season
too
3.
into like what I think about books compared to what
I
other
love
people think
season
about
3.
books.
Season 3 is
Me
so
too.
good. It's way better
It
than
was
the
good.
third book, but they're
Okay.
completely 2 different stories.
yeah, that's what I've heard, definitely. So maybe
Well,
I
I
should just
read
read
the
it
book-
so I know what difference
Yeah.
are in
I
there.
read the book like a long time ago and I like hated it. I thought it was stupid.
I
And
love
then-
Joe Goldberg. I will defend him with my life.
Yes.
Amen.
Defend him.
If you can get me a villain like that, like a
Yep.
creeper, and have me rooting for him,
Yeah.
Yep.
this A plus.
That's
Yeah.
why I loved the first book because I was like, she crafted that so well.
Mhm.
But he
I
does
didn't-
such a good job in the show. Oh my gosh.
I love
Yeah,
Ken
I wasn't
Bowsley.
down for
Yeah.
I wasn't down for the first book, but I absolutely love the show.
Mhm.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
It's because of
The
that
third
acting,
season
though.
is
Yeah,
so good,
the
and I
acting's really
cannot
good.
Yeah.
wait for the 4th, and it comes out next month.
I know, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Mhm.
People are talking about Jamie's butt in
Jamie
the
from-
comments
oh my
from
God.
Outlander.
Oh, Jamie's butt in Outlander, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you see his butt like at least once an episode.
Me too.
Just
Definitely in the
Ooh.
first one. Yeah, has anyone seen the Kindred adaptation?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that was on
I
Hulu.
I watched like the first part of it. And I read the book like years ago, and I still have it. My coworker's borrowing it right now, and then she and I are going to talk about it because I watched the first episode, but it's very different from the book. I
Oh,
feel.
okay.
Mhm.
I have not read that book yet, but I want to, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it. So
Yeah,
You bet. She knows the full name.
Yvette, are you a
yeah,
fan?
him.
Yes,
Oh my
you bet. But we need to
That's a
compare
long
notes.
name. I love that. That's so
Okay,
funny. But
go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you like who likes the Hating Game movie more than the Hating Game book? Because I hated the
Haven't
movie.
read or watched
I hated
it.
the movie.
Same.
Oh
I loved
gosh.
it.
I've only read the book.
Oh,
The
the
Hating
book
Game
is so
haven't read
good.
it.
His favorite books ever.
Wow.
Oh,
It was
wow.
trash.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. It was like my first romance book.
Ah,
I have fond memories of it because I didn't know that there was smut out there that I could read that I would enjoy, and I loved it.
I read the book and watched the show or the movie in the same week, and I
Oh,
loved
okay.
it equally. I wasn't a big fan of like the love
Josh?
interest. Yeah, Josh, but like
Yeah,
I got past it.
they could have chosen anybody but him. I'm sorry, but it's okay.
Did you like
Dude
Lucy
didn't do
Hale,
it for
though?
me. Yeah, exactly. I think
love
everybody
Lucy
thinks
Hale, but yeah, no, that was not the character for her. No.
Side tangent. How does everyone feel about Blake Lively and
Nope.
what's?
Hard
that. I haven't read it yet.
Same.
I'm
Okay.
excited
Yeah.
for it.
I love Blake Lively.
I love
She's not
Blake
who I
Lively.
would
I
have.
love her.
She's not who
No.
I would have chosen, but I feel
Yeah.
like I have to give her a chance because she's Blake Lively. So
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's a good
exactly.
actress for that role.
I'm
I
not
feel
sure
like-
about Justin Baldoni.
Yeah, me either.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
thought-
seen him in anything.
Yeah, I
So
thought
I
he
don't
was
know.
going to be Atlas, to be honest.
I did too. And
Do
I
we
was
know
And
like,
he's
that?
the other. He's the husband
No.
that's abusive, right? He's like the
Mhm.
bad
Yeah.
guy, right?
Ryle,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have to read it first before I.
Yeah,
do it.
definitely.
Yeah. Mhm.
Definitely do that. But I'm excited for that one.
I don't know. I just pictured Lily as like much more plain than that.
Yeah.
Whereas Blake Lively,
Yeah.
is, like she's like
that's fair.
Blake
Yeah.
Lively is a better Verity. I agree. Blake Lively would be a
Yes.
terrifying
yeah.
yes.
Verity.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That
Oh
would
my
be awesome.
gosh.
Yeah.
That is who needs to play Verity
Yeah.
that ever
Yeah.
sees the screen.
Yeah.
Did you see Yvette's Yvette's comment?
Which
Sorry.
one? She's
No, go
bringing
down.
the zingers tonight. So
No,
which
but-
one?
No, it's not
That one.
Raccoon.
Someone asked about
The
Twilight and
Hunger
Hunger
Games?
Games.
Okay, now I need to talk
Finger.
because
Taya
I
has
have,
entered the chat.
listen,
Finger
I have a
games.
Hunger Games inspired tattoo. Like I'm the ultimate
Oh,
girl.
cool.
Like Katniss Everdeen, my queen
Yeah.
forever and always.
I
But
love her.
I
yeah.
think that those
Yeah.
are some of the best book to movie adaptations.
Mhm.
Catching Fire.
Catching Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, Taya.
Yep.
Stop.
Taya,
Yeah.
are you Team PETA?
Oh yeah,
Oh Lord.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yes.
I love that. I love
Yeah,
that. Me
I'm
too.
Team PETA.
Interesting.
Even when I read the books when they first came out, I was always
Yeah.
Team PETA. Gail, like Liam Hemsworth, very attractive man, of course, but like
Mhm.
Gail,
He was
no,
a wet towel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a slime
Right.
ball. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the Hunger Games
Yeah.
are
Mhm.
everything.
Team Jacob.
Yeah,
I'm
Team
Team
Eh.
Charlie Swan.
Amen.
And I was like, yes.
The tattoo reveal is your Hunger Games tattoo somewhere.
Oh my god,
We
it's
can
literally
see
on my
easily?
ankle. It is on my ankle. Let's see if I can see it.
Oh,
It's
see how
Yoga
flexible I
over
am?
here.
With that
It's
10
like
feet of
you
leg
can't
up
even
there.
see it. It's like a bow and arrow.
Oh, I love
do it
that.
like real subtle because I didn't want like a full
Yeah.
on like Mockingjay because it's like yeah,
Yeah.
girl, calm down. But
You're like, oh.
right, but I was like, I feel like the bow and arrow is a good symbol of like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to if I outgrow it, I can just say like, oh no, it's a bow and arrow tattoo.
I was really into archery as a kid.
Right, naturally.
It's like Cupid's bow.
That's
Right.
cute.
That's awesome. I love
love
that.
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
I don't hate you, but I don't understand, my love. I don't. I'm sorry.
Team nobody now.
Team nobody.
Twilight.
Sheriff
Yes.
Swan, yes.
Glorious.
It's funny, like how Twilight, when the books came out, like that's all everyone cared about, and like the movies. And now, like rewatching them, I'm like, this is so bad in all the best ways.
In the best way.
Best
like
ways
you're-
possible.
It is.
Yeah.
It's great. Edward creeped me out, and I'm friends to lovers. Yeah, but it would have never worked out, friend. It would have never worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, no spoilers. I mean, it's
Oh,
Twilight, but
No
no spoilers.
Seriously, no spoilers.
50
No
years
spoilers.
later, no spoilers.
Okay, how do you guys feel about switching gears here? How do you feel about real life things getting pulled into books like coronavirus after that happened, or like
Oh,
Trump
culture.
politics, pop culture, like real life stuff being included?
I
in
love
books?
it.
Are we
Okay.
pro?
As
or
long as
against?
it's done
It
well.
depends.
Yeah.
I think there's like a fine line. Like if you're writing a book in the 80s and you're trying to set the vibes, okay,
Yeah.
let's bring out the 80s vibes.
Mhm.
But if you're just slapping me in the face like, look how much I researched. No.
Yeah.
No, that's too much for me.
Gwen,
But
was that a shot at the night shift by Alice Conway?
Oh no. She's like, I don't know what's happening.
She's like, I'm putting people
Oh, her little baby doll.
Oh.
Okay, good night.
Oh.
Oh.
she's like, I'm here to crash the party.
Good night, big girl. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
It is like at least 1 hour past her bedtime, but
Oh, it's a fun day for mom though.
yeah, she's like, I'm pulling one over on dad. So
But
anyway,
I was gonna
sorry.
say- I was gonna say I will take every Taylor Swift reference in a book though. Like you know how people are like, if you love Taylor Swift, read this book because there's like 100 references. I'm all for it.
Oh, like Riley Sager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like his everything, all the puns, all like anything.
But I
the
think that
titles.
also turns people off to a book. Like, what if someone hates Taylor Swift?
Right.
They're
Well,
not
then
going to
they
pick
just
up
gotta
that
get
book
over
if they're like, this is full of Taylor Swift things. They're going to be like, well, I'm not going to read. So I
it's
think
like-
there has to be a
Taylor
balance.
Swift, then they need to rethink all of their life choices.
I'm about to say, I was like, then they don't have taste and they need to go away. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding. If
no.
you guys don't like
Don't
Taylor,
say
it's fine.
that.
I'm kidding.
No, but I just think there's a fine line. I like some, but I don't like it to like.
Yeah, I got you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think my
I need them all, but I got you.
I feel like I can like see through like I'm fine with it as long as I don't feel like they're trying to profit off of like
Something that's
Someone else's. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
COVID and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like, I
Mhm.
love Jody Pico. Jody Pico is my
Yeah.
all-time favorite author, but her pandemic book was trash.
Mhm.
And it honestly made me angry, and I just felt like she was trying to sell a book that wasn't even her style, wasn't even something that she typically
Wow.
writes, isn't something that she does, and it just felt very like distasteful, just kind of like, oh well, there's a pandemic, so I should throw in a pandemic type of book, and I don't know, it just didn't feel genuine.
I feel like too
Yeah.
soon a little bit.
Yeah.
Too. Like
Yeah.
we're still in it, you
Like-
know?
Yeah.
COVID, like in books, because I recently read 56 Days, which, sorry, Lena, I gave it 3 stars, but I felt like I was reliving the pandemic. I was like, I don't want to go
Yeah.
back to 2020. I'm like far past that.
See, that one I felt like was like well done because it was like the beginning, and it was like kind of reminded me of like all of the things that's like, oh my gosh, if only we knew then what we knew now.
Yeah.
And you know, so like
Mhm.
that one didn't bother me, and it didn't feel like distasteful or like they were like, I feel like the pandemic was like what led them to like that was definitely a plot, a part of the plot, but it wasn't the whole book.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the whole book was like forced proximity. They're in this
Mhm.
apartment, and who killed this person?
Yeah.
And the pandemic was just how they got there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I guess it depends when you
Interesting.
read it too. You know, if you read it 5 years from now or something like that, you're like, okay, we're over it. You know.
Yeah. I do think I
Yeah.
would have liked it more when it released. I think it came out in 2021.
Mhm.
So we were like still in the pandemic. So I think I would have liked
Yeah.
that more. But now, like the beginning of 2023, I was like, no.
Mhm.
See, I feel like it depends on like just how it's done. Like I feel like this is kind of the same vibe because I love social commentary in my books, like whether it's thrillers, romance, like I don't care. Like put that in there
love it,
because
yeah.
I just love it as long as it's done well. And I
Yeah.
remember I read this one book. Oh my gosh, it was called The Lies That Bind by Emily Giffin. I still remember it, and I remember I
Oh.
like got I think to like the middle part of it, and I'm not going to give like any spoilers, but basically I felt like she used like 9/11 was involved in the story, and I felt like she used it as a backdrop to like this like romantic like story, and it's like, girl, no,
yeah.
I
that's
have
not
also
it.
read a romance with 9/11 in it, and I think it was just in there to like make me emotional,
Yeah.
and I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, no, it's not
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Nope. As someone from Washington, D.C., nope, that's a hard pass.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
I'd
guess
rather
the
read
answer,
nonfiction
Jordan, is
about
it
that.
depends.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I like
I
that.
have class and
I
you
have
don't.
class
Yes.
and you don't.
You don't. I love it.
I wanted to
Yeah.
pull back Caitlyn's comment where she said the movie covers are a no. You know what I'm
I
talking
wouldn't-
about?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't
movie
choose
tie-in
that.
covers.
Yeah, movie
There's a
tie-in
couple
covers
that I've
where they.
liked. I'm trying to think of the ones that I've liked. I don't know. If it's a hot guy, then I'm fine with it.
I'm not
If it's
usually
an
a
attractive
fan.
actor.
Like, I
Yeah.
wouldn't choose it, but like if it were like way cheaper at a used bookstore, then I would probably
Right.
grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah.
I care honestly sometimes more about what the spine looks like on a book because that's what I usually
everybody
look
sees all the
at
time.
more than
Yeah, that
the
makes so much
actual
sense.
cover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I actually look at that a lot of
Trying to
times when
think
I'm
of.
I'm not
picking
gonna
out
lie to
books.
y'all. I literally just went on Pango Books to order another copy of The Fault in Our Stars because that book was my entire world back in like
Oh.
2013, 14, and I got the movie
Yep.
cover tie-in, and that was like my original edition. So that one I made an exception for, but everything else I'm like, we'll see. Like,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I got you.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yes.
Pride and Prejudice.
I guess if it's
Absolutely.
a fave.
And the
you know.
Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Oh, the Viscount. He can be on any cover.
I will say, not that I've read Bridgerton, but like I will say those covers don't make me cringe. as
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
as
Because of
true-
the
The original
dresses and
covers
everything.
would.
The original covers, actually, some of them are. It depends on which ones they get. There's a whole bunch of different ones of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I read them like
I
back
do like
in
the
the
movie
day.
ones. Oh yeah, that one's cute because they're like running to each other and like kissing. It's cute.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen that one. Nice.
It's Lucy Hale and what's his face from Big Bang Theory. Yeah. That
Yeah,
book,
I
that
don't know
movie
his
was really good too.
I need to watch that.
Yeah.
With covers of
Trying to think of the other
Dune.
ones. I have to look at
Yeah, I
myself.
also
like,
generally dislike real people on book covers.
Unless they're shirtless. If it's a shirtless man, I'm fine with it.
yeah, it's
I
fine.
can't do it. I will take they're called discreet covers, right?
Discreet
not.
covers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I want those all the time. I just added on Taya's recommendation the Hookshot series.
Yes,
Is that what it is?
yes. We
And
love to
they're
see it in
the like
series.
illustrated
Illustrated
covers,
ones.
and I was like,
Mhm.
those are beautiful, and I only want
They're
those. I
pretty,
don't
yeah.
want the.
I love
Well,
that.
I
Yeah.
only have the first book and I have it in the original cover, but I'm like, if I love it as much as Taya does, then I'll just get all of the illustrated ones.
Yeah.
I hope you guys do. Oh my gosh, I'm like holding my breath, especially you, Gwen, because you and Lena, tough critics. All right. So I don't know.
Well, we'll find out soon, hopefully.
Yes.
I wonder if they're not that I wonder, I know they're probably gonna do it ends with us movie, or is it a movie or a TV show?
It's a movie.
Movie.
Oh, it's a movie. So whoever she chooses to be
Atlas.
I guess it would be, what's his name? Atlas? I guess, I don't know. But
Yeah, it's a
I
good
have a
question
feeling they're
because
gonna
that
do,
one's hard to
because there's two
pitch.
guys.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like what you consider a potential spoiler or whatever. But
Yeah.
okay, do you guys have any unpopular book opinions that you would like to confess and share and see if anyone
I feel like this is a
agrees?
popular one, but do you dog ear your pages?
Oh, I was just gonna say that.
Yes.
Jess.
No, not
I
ever.
And I
tear
just
my
want to
books
say,
up.
Gwen is a serial killer. Gwen is a
no,
serial
I
killer.
do it
like,
too, Gwen.
literally. Okay, I'm gonna promo myself a little bit. So on Monday, I have an author interview going out on my podcast, and I asked the author, I was like, "How do you feel about dog-eared pages?" And she's like, "I'm for it." I was like, "Yes,
Yes.
if you buy
Yeah.
it yourself, like." Who
I
cares?
want my book to look
It's
like
my
I read
book.
it.
I can do whatever I want. Like I will sit over here and like crack that spine. I do
Same.
not care.
No.
It is my book. I will write in it. I will highlight. I will use ink. I will use pencil. I will use marker. I don't care.
Me too. I cracked a spine. I cracked a spine of my Cozy Mystery on our Cozy Hollow live, and Caitlyn and Lauren about died
Yeah.
because I like it was a brand new book and I like completely cracked it.
I would have
'cause
left
it's
the.
so
I
good.
would have left the studio. I would have been like, bye.
They're the literal worst though, because they're the mass markets.
Exactly. You have to get them loose. You gotta
No,
get 'em
I
loose.
will. I will literally read like this before I crack the spine.
Me too. I
are
was doing
so
that
funny.
yesterday with terms and conditions.
I'm like-
it's stiff, and I'm like, I can't. I
Oh,
care
Jordan,
so
I would've
much about
cracked
the
that right away.
spines.
I would have
I mean,
cracked
I
that
don't
one
like
right away.
purposely crack it, but if it gets cracked,
Oh,
I'm
I
not
do.
gonna like lose sleep over it.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
I cracked my Cozy Mysteries for sure.
it's
Right
a no
away.
for me. The only dog ears I want are on my dog's beautiful head.
I like make tiny if I don't have like the post-it notes, I'll make little tiny places where I want to go back and put so I have like a million little tiny dog ears in it. It's really cute, I think. So
Oh, you know, it'd be really cute, like for like bookmarks to have like actual dog ears like sticking out of the book.
sorry, girl.
That is a great
my
idea, Jess.
gosh.
That's a great idea.
How are you post that on Etsy somewhere? Somebody on Etsy probably.
Maybe, I was like, maybe I could sew a version of that for
Yeah.
That would be so
Just
cute.
add them to your corners.
I know.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of how
yeah.
I could do that because like this is already like it already comes out a little bit. So like I'm trying to think. I'll figure it out.
You could do like
Or you
one
could
on
just-
each side, like
Well,
a.
Well, I learned what book
diagonal.
charts were yesterday, and I'm
Oh,
about
yeah.
to buy a bunch of them because I read a book yesterday, and I was
I
like,
have them right here.
"Ooh, I really want to annotate
Yeah.
this," but
Yeah.
I couldn't fathom the idea of inking up
Writing.
a book.
And that's
Yeah.
mainly why I dog ears, because I highlight something in it and I want to be able to flip right to the pages that I highlighted. I mean, y'all should see the books that I do for discussion. Y'all know they are marked up like you don't even
I love
know.
Yeah, I do
I
want to
know.
try annotating some books this year eventually, but I want to do it to books that I know I'm going to have something to say about. I feel like most books I read, I don't have time to stop and be like,
Yeah, it's very
Here's
tedious.
some
I
thoughts.
didn't do it before because it was just too much, like having to slow down and stuff. Like it was too much. But I found myself
do it
like
on
returning back
rereads.
to my old books, right? Like
Mhm.
rereading,
Yeah.
and like
Reread.
I'm going through all of my favorites right now, and I'm just annotating, and it's so much fun. But
Yeah.
when I'm with you,
Yeah.
I also underline and highlight too. I don't care. Like it's my book, but I don't dog ear.
There
though,
you
so
go. Yes.
You're on that island alone, but
Some of these pages, the whole pages is highlighted. This is when I did my reread of Crescent City. So
Mm.
You should see my nonfiction books though. They're the worst because I'm just like highlighting the whole page and I'm like,
same.
what am
yeah,
I doing?
people are like, why are you doing that?
This whole book. Okay, got it.
It's so funny.
Aw.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I know. I like freaking people out. It's fun.
Everyone in the dog ears clearly doesn't know about tabs.
I use tabs too. I do it all.
I got
I do
tabs,
Like,
girl.
you know what? Dog earing is free. Tabs cost money. Let's
This
be
is
I
honest.
have all of them.
This is true.
I do occasionally dog ear, but when I do, it's like the tiniest little dog ear.
You are so funny.
No, I will stick like a
Respect
sock
the
or
book.
something.
I am. I'm putting my love into it.
Yep.
True.
Sorry, I get really. That's what's gonna be my unpopular opinion is that I like totally
'em
mark
up.
up my books. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's
That's fair.
funny is that I would never mark up my books, but like if I get one from like the library or like a used bookstore or something, like I love if it's like lightly
Same.
illustrated. Like I don't need your
Mhm.
entire life story in the margins, but like a couple of highlights every now and then, like I feel like it
Yeah.
like it I don't know, it like gives life to the book.
That
Interesting.
is so funny. Yeah.
Would you write like a message on the inside as a
would
gift
be
to someone
fun.
else?
No.
Yes.
No.
100%.
If they asked me to. If they asked me
Yeah.
to, I would.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
they asked
no one's
me
gonna
to.
ask you to do that.
Yes, they are.
That is
I
one
will.
thing I like. They're like, to Marianne, I hope you have the best graduation ever. Who's Marianne? Who cares if you graduated? So did I. Like, you know.
I request any birthday books that I get. I want you guys to write. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll let Amazon know.
Oh yeah, that's true, right?
They'll add that to their gift options.
That is so funny. I, didn't
I
think
do
about that.
tape my Amazon little letters in my books also.
Yeah,
use
me
them as
too.
a
Yes.
bookmark.
Yeah, that's
So I tape them in, Lena, with tape.
You're
Under
a
the
serial killer. Gwen has killed people. There's bodies in her house.
I'm not denying it.
Oh my gosh.
Does anyone
I
else
have
have
pu-
any?
I used to pull out pages to take pictures of my book sleeves. I had to pull pages out of old books and put
I
them as the
have ripped
background.
apart. I have ripped
Yeah.
apart a book for ornaments,
God.
Kendall's
bookish
face.
ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
We
I have
Kendall,
to
I love you,
store.
Kendall.
I used to work at
Yeah.
Barnes and Noble, and there was a thing where we had to do where you get rid of mass market books. You have to strip the
Pull the top
covers,
off.
so you
Mhm.
have to pull the top
Oh,
off,
yeah.
and it
Yep.
physically hurt me to do that job so much.
Yeah.
So
Because
my
it's
mom
so
used to
weird.
read those all the time, but they never had covers on them. I was like, where are you getting these books from?
Yeah.
I don't know, but none of her mass market paperbacks had any covers on them.
Wow.
They only had
I
the
went-
little, what's it called? The step back? Is that what
Yeah.
they're called?
Yeah, the step
They
back.
had that, but they didn't have like the first flap.
Wait, Kendall, why did you have to do that?
It was something where
People
the
won't buy it.
barcode on the end, you have to take the barcode on the inside, and that way when you have it for audits, they keep them with everything. And then we like recycled the books, which we didn't recycle ours, we just threw them away, which was also
Yeah.
sad. But
If
they
you
would be
go-
like, you can take them home if you want. And I'm like, where am I going to put that? That is looks
Right.
so ugly on my shelf. I do not want
Oh,
that thing.
no.
Remember, there's like stores that definitely rip off the covers of the books when they throw them away because
Yeah.
they don't want people just like getting them for free. And I'm like, why not donate them to
Yeah.
a
Exactly.
shelter?
Exactly.
Yeah, like why is
Right.
that so
Yeah.
bad of
Yeah.
a concept?
Yeah.
that-
They would be
Yeah.
like, we recycle them, and I'm like, stop telling people y'all recycle them. Y'all, they go in the dumpster after 5 p.m. Don't even play with
That's
people.
sad.
And I was like, I have proof. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you know
I'm
what's
like-
weird? I was at Walmart a couple of weeks ago, and I was in the book section at Walmart, and it was like a really big section. And I go over to one aisle or one part of it, and they had probably 100 mass markets all with the covers torn off, like you're talking about, Kendall, to buy, just sitting out there on the shelves. And I was
You
like,
like take one if you want one.
what in the world? I
Who's
don't even
gonna buy a
understand.
book without a cover?
That must have been
All
a
the covers
prank.
were ripped off.
That
Yeah,
had to
that
have been a
had to
prank.
be for real.
And it was all the same book. It was like, you know those, what are those like?
They're like, I wonder who
romance
will actually
ones?
buy these. Like, who's gonna take this up to the
What
counter?
are those
We'll
ones called?
put them out and see.
You know,
The
like the
historical
like
romance?
Yeah.
big. Yeah, it was historical romance, but there's like a
Regency.
it was Regency. I'm just trying to think of the name. There's like a, if you go to Barnes and Noble, you'll see not just like the typical Regency. It's like the, oh God, I'll think of it. It's
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think
think of
about
it.
what your brain's thinking about, but it ain't.
I feel
ain't
some
clicking.
type of way when I see people selling ARCs on like Pango and like,
Yeah.
Thrift Books
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
I just put
Like
mine in
that
the library,
is-
little free
yeah.
libraries,
Just makes me
Yeah.
feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and they're
weird.
like expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point?
One time
Yeah.
I bought a book off Amazon and they sent-
Harlequin. Yes. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I bought a book off Amazon and they sent me, and it had a sticker that's non-removable and it said advanced reader's copy on it.
Huh, from Amazon.
Wow.
Interesting.
From Amazon, yeah. It was
That's
so
weird.
This was like in 2017, so it's
That's
like
crazy.
That is weird.
Hmm.
All right. Does anyone have any final unpopular book opinions that they want to share before we talk about something else?
All right, this is my favorite question. When you're reading hardcovers, dust jacket on or off?
You know I take them off like
Off.
that.
Usually I take it off,
On.
but I will read it with it
On.
on.
Who said
but I
on?
usually take
I leave it on.
I'll
100%
read
of
it
the
on.
time.
Me too.
It is always
Oh my
on.
God.
Wow.
Same.
I don't even
never-
look at what, like, I don't even take it off to like look at the like cover most of the time.
Yeah.
No, it's too much in the way.
yeah.
I don't like the
Agreed.
Yeah.
texture. I don't like the texture of the naked hardcovers.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
the
I
feeling,
feel that
and then
too.
Stuff gets on them so easily. It gets
Mhm.
fingerprints and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Like,
and like I'm a
Yeah,
savage.
Yeah.
Like, I use
While
feeling-
I'm
Then my
reading,
dust
I'm
jacket
all my
covers
dirty
that.
books.
Yeah. I have too many animals. I'm around too many children that
Right.
get crap all over my books.
yeah.
So if I have the dust jacket off, I'll just be like, if I put this on, you can't see what's inside.
That is true.
You're so
The only
funny.
time I keep them on is library books because I
Yeah.
They're taped
Right.
on.
Yeah.
I feel like also sometimes like residue from the naked hardcover gets on my fingers, especially that's happened to me with black books before
Yeah,
or
that
dark
has
colored
happened to
books.
me
Like
before.
stains my fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Let's
It just
see
depends
what-
for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I would
And
lose
yeah,
it, honestly.
I
Deckled
love
edges.
deckled edges.
I
I
love
love
deckled
deckled
edges.
edges.
Yeah.
Love it.
Especially if
Thumbs
they're really
down,
soft.
thumbs down.
Jess's face.
It's a no.
Jordan, the measure has deckled edges, so you can't say you hate
Oh,
them.
true.
I read that book via audio. So.
Oh, you don't even have a copy of it?
I do have a copy of it because
Oh,
I got
okay.
it because I was like, I need a copy of it,
Yeah.
but I did not read it
I
originally
love deckled edges.
physically.
Take it off,
Why?
baby.
What exactly do you like about
Fine.
them?
I love
They
the way
feel
it
soft and
feels,
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I love the way they
I like-
feel.
and
I
it's
think they
almost
get dirty.
I think that
They
makes it
do.
harder to turn the
They do.
page.
Yes.
I don't know. I
Dying.
just think it gives it
Okay,
like,
how hard is it literally to turn the page
I
out?
know, right?
Too hard.
Too hard.
It takes an extra millisecond.
I got
My-
books to read with.
Yes.
I gotta keep
Those
that pace up.
milliseconds add up. Okay.
They do.
My mom is one of those like lick your finger and then turn the page people.
Oh, no.
And I always have to remind her when I loan her books, I'm like, Mom,
Don't
remember.
Do not
Not
lick
like
my
your
pages.
finger.
No licky licky.
I can't stand that. And people do
Gwen, no licky licky.
Oh my
I just can
God.
imagine her like licking the
Licking
Mom,
the
I
flip.
don't need your DNA on my pages.
Mom
That
was
skeeves
here
me out though.
and here and here.
Yeah, I will say though,
that's
if
so
I'm at the
funny.
library and I see a dirty book, like I have to pass, even if I've been waiting for that
agree.
book forever. Like I like to get new releases at the
bra
library,
Agreed.
I love this comment.
just like a bra.
Oh, love that,
Love
Kate.
Love that.
Oh my God, so
That was
funny.
great. I love getting everybody all riled up over
For real.
opinions.
Especially when Lena and Gwen are like complete opposites.
Yeah.
about everything.
coming at each other.
I feel
Okay,
like Kendall and I
less,
are a little bit opposites.
a less fight-inducing topic. I also thought it would be fun if anybody would like some specific or maybe unique book recommendations. I thought it'd be fun with
That'd be
7 of
fun.
us to be able to give some
I
custom
love
book
that.
recommendations.
Oh, I love that.
So if anybody has any, recommendations, like it can be standard, but also like I want a recommendation of a book that I can't think of any examples that feels like a breeze on my skin walking outside or something.
You're so funny.
Something that will give you a specific feeling.
Well,
Okay, with
Jordan,
Jordan, I have one for that.
that makes you feel.
You have a book for
I
that?
have one for that. Yes.
Okay, give it to us.
Give it to us.
Tokyo Ever After by Miko Jean. That book makes me feel light and airy and springtime. So that's my right.
I love it.
Yeah.
He's like, I got you, girl.
Too.
Yes. That's
Heartstopper. That would be a good one. Did you see Sydney from her thing? She did the AI
Yes,
thing
from
where it
Sid Book
asked all those
Forum.
specific things.
Exactly. Yes, I
I
thought that was a
like,
great
that's
idea.
so funny because it really tried to get them like very specific.
Yeah, that was a great video.
Okay, my
Comment. Yes.
Yes. Recommend me my
My-
next Coho book.
okay, I have one after we're done with
Okay.
that one. Okay,
Yes, we'll get to you. We'll go do you next.
Keisha,
Ugly Love.
I think yes. Okay, that's what I was about to say. I think Keisha would like
Y'all
to
are high if you think she's gonna like
She
that
won't hate
book.
that.
Y'all are
She won't
straight up
hate that.
Smoking something.
I don't.
I
But
did
she
not
liked
like Ugly Love.
Verity.
Yes, she liked
She
Verity.
liked Verity.
Yeah, it's because
No,
Verity is
like
amazing.
Verity
Honestly,
doesn't-
in
I
my
think we should-
opinion,
I want her to try
Yeah.
Layla because Layla,
yes, Layla.
Yeah.
Layla
Yeah.
is like it has like some of the
I
like
haven't read that
weird
one yet.
stuff that she likes, but it's like a little bit less smut. There's still a little
Yes.
bit of smut, but it's less smut than Verity.
Yes,
Yeah.
Layla.
Yeah,
Aren't there like
Absolutely.
very toxic
Ugly Love,
characters
no.
in Ugly Love?
it's like a
It's just
toxic
a dark
relationship.
Yeah,
Mhm.
situation.
I feel like
Toxic
Keisha
and
really loves like wholesome.
It's just
people.
a little. It's
I
a
know
little.
that's why I'm like, there's no way. I
Oh.
hated Ugly Love.
She might like Regretting You. She might like that one.
I didn't read that one yet.
Oh,
She
That's
might
good.
like
Yeah,
that one.
I think she might like Regretting You.
Yeah. 'Cause it
Or
has,
like Heartbones is like more of a
Heartbones would be
YA.
a good one.
I want to read.
I liked
I
Heartbones.
haven't
Lena,
read that
stop
one.
it.
Like, Lena said, mm-mm.
I read
But-
Heartbones.
She
Oh, no,
doesn't
she
like
would
smut.
November 9. November 9 has like no smut in it.
That is true.
Yeah.
November
I haven't
9
read
is
that
like
one either.
wholesome and adorable. That's the one where they like meet up every year on the same date.
Just all I'm gonna
Oh,
say is
yeah.
look
I like
up
that.
content trigger warnings for all of her books, no matter what you pick up, because
Mhm.
they all have something in them.
Yeah.
Like November 9, people are like, oh, it's not smutty, but it has other content that you need to be aware of.
Situation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's definitely lighter as far as the smut goes.
But I still
I want to read Layla. I definitely want to try Layla.
I
Yeah.
like Layla. I think
Me
it's probably
too.
my favorite Colleen Hoover.
Really?
Wow.
Unpopular opinion.
Hot take.
But that's not saying much because I usually don't like that many of them.
And she says
All
she's
Your
been getting
Perfect.
recommended
Yeah,
all your perfect.
That's a good
I
one
love
too.
that one.
I heard that
Me
one's
too.
really sad though. Isn't that one sad?
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
won't read that one.
It's tough, and it has the content warning for infertility. So
Yep.
Oh,
if that's
yeah.
if that's a
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
sensitive topic for you, then
I cried for 20 straight minutes.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Rachel, what was your next?
Oh, this kind of random, but like I have been reading a lot of social commentary dramas, and Taya, you were talking about how you like social commentary, but I like it specifically in like a domestic suspense, a domestic thriller, or anything like that. And you'll know I read a lot of them, so it's hard to find some that I haven't read. But I just finished Happy and You Know It by Laura Hankin, and this is about like it's basically social commentary on how moms are supposed to be perfect, and it's in like a drama suspense.
left.
So think of Big Little Lies, that kind of thing, like where there's a lot of like, you know, Real Housewives drama, but there's also a lot of commentary, like So Happy for You. Did anybody read So Happy for You?
I have that on my TBR.
It is so good. That's the kind of book I'm thinking. They both have happy in it, but like, yeah, that's what I'm kind of wanting. I'm trying to think of
Rachel, because I will definitely be adding that to my TBR.
Have you read any Leanne Moriarty other than
Big Little Lies?
Yeah.
No, I haven't read any of hers yet.
You might like 9 Perfect Strangers.
Okay.
Definitely look
is that like White Lotus? Is that like White Lotus? Because I'm obsessed with White Lotus right now.
I don't know. What is that? I don't know what it is.
It's like they go to a like a resort.
Yeah.
And then they start getting murdered, or there's just drama, like White Lotus.
I mean, it's not really a thriller. It's more of like a character study on all of these people that are at this therapy retreat for different like reasons. Like some of them are there because of like, you know, relationships.
I like the show.
Some were there because of like.
Oh, there's a show?
Yeah, it's a show on HBO. I haven't seen it, but it's
Nicole Kidman is the main. Like the
I think it has the woman from Identity Thief in it too.
I've seen this cover. Okay, I feel like it is very similar to White Lotus.
And
I also love White Lotus, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen White Lotus, but it's really good, and it like is a deep dive into like mental health and like how people relate to each other, and there's some like social commentary in there as well. So you might like it.
Yeah. I like any like the more toxic, sounds bad when I say toxic, but like if you read So Happy for You, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like they're a bride and a bridesmaid, and they're trying to kill each other at the wedding, but like the whole time it's talking about all like the everything, like Jordan was saying, like stuff that's like common pop culture, the current events, everything that's happening. They're talking about vaccinations, they're talking like everything that you could possibly think of, and it's so hyperbolic, I guess is the word.
Yeah, I've been wondering if I would like that.
Read it. It's so good. So you like Kirsten Modglin, right? I feel like you and I have very similar thriller tastes. I like popcorn thrillers, and I like juicy dramas.
Yeah, me too.
And so you should definitely try So Happy for You.
Yeah,
that one
cover.
Yeah, and the audiobook is great too.
I'm gonna write it down.
Gabby reads. It was like one of her in her top 10, and I was like, okay, if Gabby liked it, I'm gonna read it, and I loved it. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Elise liked it too. Oh, I freaking love that one. I love all of Samantha Downing.
Me too.
My favorite.
We're not asking you.
I gave it 3 stars.
Popcorn thrillers are just like fast, fun, like you eat it up kind of thing, like Kirsten Modglin. Super fluffy. Like,
Will you remember it in a month? No, but you absolutely loved your time reading it.
I mean, I would say Riley Sager is kind of on the popcorn thriller kind of thing, but I would say Kirsten Modglin is like the way I would definitely I love her stuff too. So
like good like palate cleanser thrillers.
Geneva Rose, like all of those books.
Geneva Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, Geneva Rose we trust. Okay. Like I'm so excited for her new book. Like
yes.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
All
know.
right.
So yeah.
Social media too.
Magical realism.
Yeah.
Does anyone have recommendations for magical realism standalone book?
The
You
measure.
could read.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you define as magical realism? How magical?
You can
Measure's
read
a great
this as
one.
magical realism as a standalone. You don't have to keep going, but before the coffee gets cold, amazing. If you like Matt Haig or like anything Frederick Bachman, like those emotional stories, read this one. And it basically have any of you guys read this one?
Not
I
yet.
have it on my
This is the one that
TBR.
I have it on my
No.
This
TBR.
is the one that Jordan picked for me the other day, and I read it so fast, and it's so good. Basically, you're in this little coffee shop, and you can go and sit in the specific chair and drink a specific cup of coffee and think of a specific time in the coffee shop that you want to go back to. And it's very emotional. There's a lot of hard-hitting topics, so definitely look up trigger warnings. But it made me so emotional. I know Elizabeth freaking loved it too. So, and it does have 2 sequels with more stories, but this is the perfect standalone. So that one I just read. It's really good.
Magical realism, like I don't know if this, I mean, I guess it is because it's time travel, but The Dream Daughter by Diane Chamberlain, it's technically a historical fiction, but it has a modern day timeline as well. So it's like very light historical fiction, and the historical part is like 70s. So it's not very historical, you know, it's not too far back in time, but there's a time travel element. And it is so good, and it's emotional, and it has the like, how far would you go for your family type of trope. So that's a good one. Can we disrecommend people? Like,
Wait, I have a couple. So I
Hot
didn't
take.
like it, but I know other people did. That new book, Other Birds by Sarah Addison.
Oh, yeah.
That one. But
Sarah
one that I
Addison, that one.
loved so much, and it was so fun, is The Particular Sadness of Lemon Cake by Amy Bender. It's about this little girl whose mom makes her a lemon cake for her birthday, and when she eats it, she can taste the feelings of what her mom was feeling when she made the cake and stuff like that. It's so good.
What was it called again?
I've never heard any. The Particular Sadness of Lemon Cake by Amy Bender.
That's such a cute name.
So
I
I have
just
one.
recommend the Comfort Me with Apples for magical realism. Do not read it. Okay, thanks. Bye.
I was gonna say I have one. I think honestly, I need to like do better at like understanding magical realism and fantasy and sci-fi and all that. But I feel like this one is like a little bit lighter in that regard. You Reach Sam by Dustin Tao. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. And this book destroyed me like completely. I've never sobbed until I read this book. And I felt like this one did such a great job with like grief and the exploration of grief and death and things like that. So just real quick, for those of you who don't know, this story follows 2 characters named Julie and Sam, and they are like in a relationship, and they're, I think, in their senior year of high school. But before they can graduate and like embark on adulthood, Sam actually ends up dying tragically. And Julie is obviously trying to pick up the pieces and move on with her life, but she decides to call Sam's cell phone one more time just to hear his voice on his voicemail. And instead of getting his voicemail, Sam actually picks up. And so you follow Julie throughout this story of just trying to figure out like, how is she going to keep this up with Sam? What does this mean for him? Et cetera, et cetera. So really, really good. But make sure you check on trigger warnings because there's a lot in here. But this is one of my favorite books of all time. Yeah.
It sounds like a sadder version of Landline by Rainbow Rowell, which is one of my favorites by her. I love that one. But they're not dead.
That's kind of magical realism too.
Yeah, because she calls her old house and it.
Yep.
Right on the cliffhanger.
No, she basically she's having problems with her husband's marriage, and she calls back her old landline to call him or something, and it's him from when they were dating, and then they like kind of like fall back in love while they are on the phone. It's over Christmas too, so it's a cute Christmas read too.
Yeah, I feel like I should read that one.
I liked it. Yeah, it's really cute.
All right, back to Coho for 1 second. If I'm not big on romance but need character-driven books, what one Coho should I read to give her a try? Well, there are definitely people who don't think Coho writes romance, so I mean, with that in mind, maybe any of them. But
the Reminders of Him, I feel like doesn't have much romance in it. But
yeah.
Is that her new one?
I don't know. I felt like there was very little romance in it. Like there was one like half romance scene, and then like another small one. But like I wouldn't.
Yeah, it depends.
I would
how
say that's
much
more
of the
focused on
plot needs to
yeah.
be focused on romance for you to consider it. Yeah, a
Yeah.
romance.
I'll agree with Lena on that one because it's mostly focusing on like that
Mother-daughter.
character trying to
Yeah.
reconnect with her daughter type of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So I never read Colleen Hoover yet. I know, don't come for me. I haven't read her yet. I plan on doing it hopefully this year and doing a whole reading blog and everything like that. But I will say that Kennedy Ryan, I got to plug my girl because she
It's your fave.
is, of course, my fave. Like, but she does such a great job with compelling characters. So if you are a character-driven reader, because that's what I am, I really couldn't care less about the plot. I'm sorry, Gwen. Like,
I know. I know, girl. I know. I still
you
love
know,
you.
you know, but I definitely recommend anything by Kennedy Ryan. Like, truly nothing, no book. Like, all of the books, just pick them up. This one, the Hoop series, all of it.
I can't wait to read more by her.
Yes.
I want to read hers. Doesn't she have one that has is it a series or a standalone that has chronic illness in it? Because that's the one that people keep telling me to read, and I can't remember the
I
title
don't know
of it.
if
I'm
it's a
gonna have to read it.
chronic illness. Are you okay? So I don't know if you're thinking of 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. Is that what you're thinking of? 'Cause
No,
that
it's
one has chronic
specifically. I think it's specifically fibromyalgia, which is what I have.
I
And someone
think
told
that's
me
Chloe Leese, or however you say her name.
Chloe Leese.
Yeah, I think that may be the
Okay.
author.
illness.
It's
Yeah.
the Bergman brothers, I think you're thinking of.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll look at. I'm always like looking or searching fibromyalgia books or fiction. You know. So,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Um,
No, there's no. I don't think any of her books have any like characters that are going through like a severe like a chronic illness. But I know that in this book
Okay.
right here, Before I Let Go, this is her newest release. I know that this one deals a lot with depression and anxiety, but like more so like severe depression. So I felt like this book is like can really resonate with a lot of people on that front. But yeah, there's like a lot of triggers in her books though, so definitely make sure you look them up, especially with Long Shot. That's the first book in the Hoop series, but great books regardless.
Yeah. Before I Let Go was great.
Amazing.
So, okay.
I thought of another magical realism because Gwen mentioned
yeah,
that
I've heard
one,
of that
but
one.
Midnight at the Blackbird Cafe. All of Heather Weber's books have a little bit of magical realism. This one was a 5-star for me though. So if you guys want it, it's just like how you can kind of put stuff into the pie that people need, and it's really cute, and there's a really sweet romance in it too. So I love that one. A little magical realism.
Okay. How about favorite beach read for the end of January?
I just want to say same, Hope. Same. I'm always in my beach read era also. I'm also like 10-ish miles from the beach.
Jealous.
I'm going to Arizona next weekend for like a long weekend girls trip with some of my family members, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to be in the
It's gonna
beach
be so
read
fun.
mindset.
I would say any thrillers, honestly. Yeah, most of the thrillers that I read at the beach.
And summer
Also, book
thrillers.
lovers.
I was just going to say it's hard to even read the phrase beach read without thinking of beach read, which I don't know if I would consider a beach
It's
read.
not a.
But
Yeah.
that brings up the topic of what's everyone's favorite Emily Henry book, if you've read them.
Book lovers.
Book
Interesting.
lovers.
People we meet on vacation.
Boo. I'm sorry.
Kendall loves that one.
Birthday
Kendall
girl.
loves that one.
We Meet on
Beach
Vacation
read
is my
Friday.
favorite too, by far.
Ooh, Happy Place is going to be the perfect beach read.
I'm so excited,
think.
Rachel. Oh my
Another
gosh.
good beach read. It's a little like it's got a taboo romance in it, but it's On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves. And it's like short, and I also read the novella follow-up to it, and I like that one as well.
Maybe not for like the plane ride to the beach though, if you're traveling, because it's about like a plane crash that gets them stranded on an island. So
So beach read is my favorite Emily Henry.
I like beach read.
I like
Probably
beach
not.
read.
I do like
um,
beach read a lot.
Like when I think of a beach read, I think of like kind of like the popcorn thrillers, but maybe not as like thrilling. And so what comes to mind is We Were Never Here by Andrea Bartz. And that's one where it's like two like post-college girls go on like vacation together, and like things happen, and you think it's a coincidence, but then you're like, is it really? And it just like it has vacation vibes, but it's also like really easy to get through. You don't have to think too hard. You know, it flows pretty well. It's a good pace. So like that's something that I look for in a beach read, like something that is going to hold my attention, but I don't have to think too hard.
Yeah.
Agreed, Lena.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite books that actually made it into my top 22 books of 2022 video because I loved it so much. But that makes me think of, I know you guys are probably gonna look at me crazy, but I am a Reckless Girls apologist. I'm so sorry. But the atmosphere in Reckless Girls, it was incredible. Like
Yeah.
I felt like I was on the beach. So
I
know,
love
Lena,
Reckless
I know.
Girls.
Thank you, Jordan.
It was on my worst books of the year.
I don't want to hear it.
Jordan knows this.
For me, I really liked Every Summer After. I also read it at the beach. Yeah. Even though
So
it takes
good.
the lake, but I really
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
And this is my favorite Lisa Jewell, and it's on a beach, and it's basically on a beachfront. Think of like
That was
Santa
my first
Cruz
one.
or some, but it's like a British one. And Lisa Jewell, I am a huge stan for Lisa Jewell, and this one is her best one for that atmosphere. So, and you can fly through her stuff too. And if you love character-driven books, Lisa freaking Jewell, she's the
Rachel,
best.
let's chat afterwards because
Okay.
I actually just read that book and 5 out of 5 stars. Like I
Oh,
love.
okay. I was about to say.
Oh no, it was so good. I'm a huge Lisa.
I
Jewell
cried at the
fan.
end.
It was so sad.
yeah.
It reminded me of Then She Was Gone. Did you read that one yet?
Oh,
Like
yes.
how sad it was. Like you remember?
Yeah, that's a
You
good
get me.
popcorn.
You get me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love everything by her. I've never given
Same.
hers less than 4 stars or 5 stars. So
Exactly.
yeah.
Phenomenal.
Oh, My Killer Vacation. That's a good one.
Yeah, someone recommended that one.
Mm.
Okay, a book that is atmospheric as heck, something I can't put down and is not romance or YA.
Three of Wild Places by Shay Earnshaw.
Yes. That's a good
Winterwood
one.
by Shay Earnshaw.
Oh,
Yeah, she's really atmospheric. So good.
I would say Daisy Darker's most recent releases, like
Oh,
Rocket
yeah, you're
Sisters,
right.
Mhm.
Daisy Darker.
The Death of Mrs. Westaway is pretty darn atmospheric.
But
Spells
you can
for
put that book
Forgetting.
down.
What?
She said, but you can't put it down. And I'm not saying that it's a bad book because I liked that one too, Lena, but I'm just saying you can put that book down.
No, you
Take
can't.
a little breather halfway
Which one?
through. Yes.
It's my favorite Ruth Ware.
The Death of Miss
Which one? The
Westaway.
Death of Miss West. Oh, I
Also,
love all of her stuff.
Rock, Paper, Scissors is pretty darn atmospheric.
Yeah.
It's winter atmospheric.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't put that one down either. But you could.
No.
I couldn't put Daisy Darker down either. So
Yeah. Of course, I gotta plug No Exit. I have to plug No Exit. Always
yeah,
and
that's a good
forever.
one.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Lock Every
I'm trying to-
Door by Riley Sager has that creepy hotel
Creepy atmosphere.
So
That's my favorite of his.
The Last Time I Lied is like very atmospheric for like summer camp. Like
summer camp.
if you went to summer camp and you love the like summer camp atmosphere, then that is the perfect Riley Sager.
agreed.
also Home Before Dark. It's potentially about a haunted house. So
Yeah, super good.
Ooh, The Night Swim. Yeah, that one's a good one too.
That one I need to read.
Mexican Gothic, super
Yes.
atmospheric.
The Hacienda by Isabel Canillas, who it's very similar to Mexican Gothic. I thought that one was great. If you like Gothic literature and Gothic horror, definitely read that one.
Nice.
I feel like We Spread is pretty atmospheric
Ooh,
as well.
that one's so good.
In an eerie, like almost sinister way, but it is very atmospheric.
That is so high on my list to read.
Read
would
it.
you say Ian reads other books or like I mean thinking of ending things?
I haven't read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I've been spoiled for it, so I don't know if I want to read it.
That's the worst.
This is
I didn't like it, but that was just me.
Kate.
A
book to read when you're in a slump. A book to read when you're in a slump. Read this one. You will die. It's so cozy and sweet. Sorry, I just saw
Second
that one.
First Impressions by Sally Thorne.
I got it.
I heard that one's cozy and cute.
It is so cute. Oh my god.
The Patient by Jasper DeWitt. That is a
I
good
need
one.
to read that
got
one.
me out of a slump because it's short, it's quick, it's really accessible. Like you can find it on pretty much any platform, and it's like super fast paced, and you like don't really know what's gonna happen at the end. So that one got me out of a slump, and it's like quick. You can like get it done, and it's thrilling.
Nice.
I'm going to take a recommendation from Gwen and do some Audible originals because I listened to The Veil today by Rachel Harrison because she had just finished it, Because I think it was like, what, 20 minutes on 2 times the speed?
Yeah, it's 47 minutes at 1 time speed, but at 2 times speed, it's like 23 minutes to listen to.
And it was really good. I just, the ending, I mean, I know it's like less than an hour read, but like it was really, really good. I loved it.
Yeah, there's a lot of good like short novellas on Audible for free. Like Lucinda Berry has one. Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen have one called The Getaway, which I think it's
Samantha
better.
Downing has
It is
one.
better than any of their other books.
Yeah, I like
the
that
first
one.
The First Shot by Liv Constantine is a good one. And she has another one that was, is it a sequel? I can't remember, but it goes Misconception, but that also has a lot of infertility. That's Liv Constantine. And Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Oh,
is
yes.
on there. So good.
I feel like I need to like check out more Audible originals, especially since they're free.
Romance. Cara Bestone. She did like a cute little it's called The Seatmate. It's gonna start playing, sorry. She did like a little, I think it's a trilogy, and there's like they're all friends, and this was the cutest little like travel story. They're on the bus and he's trying to get her to New York. It was really cute. That one's a good one. Oh, Snowflakes by Ruth Ware too.
Oh, I haven't listened to that one because they want me to pay for that.
I know, and the Taylor Jenkins Reid you have to pay for, which is
well, I will pay for Taylor Jenkins Reid. She's my
me
queen,
too,
so,
but I would pay for Ruth
calm
Ware.
down, like take all my money.
Ooh, another one, and it's because it's my favorite book of the year so far, which I know we're still in January, but what is it? What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Kendall. That book was so good. I love it.
I need to read that one.
I
have not had a 5-star book yet this month, and I'm sad about it.
I'm sad for you.
I know.
That's why you should reread a favorite at the beginning.
A lot
of
of
the
4
year.
stars, but
I feel like because you like The Measure, you should read The One by John Mars, and that could be a 5-star for you.
I just
that
got
could be a
gifted
5-star
that
for
one.
you. Yeah, I saw that on your wish list, and I was like, she needs to read this one.
Yeah.
Who else has had a 5-star this month? Anybody?
I've had 2.
I forget already.
And 1.
He's like, let me look.
Already.
Let me check my book journal.
Yeah.
I've had 1.
Mine was How to Sell a Haunted House.
Yeah, it's gone. I gave it to a friend, but yeah. This one and How to Sell a Haunted House.
I'm getting intrigued about that
I've
one.
had 4.
Okay, Gwen.
Dang, Gwen.
Show off.
Well, one of them was The Lost Girls of Willowbrook.
Oh, good.
That was my other 5-star read.
Me and Olivia
You're
literally
welcome.
bought that just because we're like, Lena really likes this, and we need to try historical fiction. So
Honestly, I've made that book my entire personality. At this
yeah.
point.
The thing is it's historical fiction, yes, and it's also like a horrifying story because of just like the conditions of this school, but it also has like a mystery element in it, and when that kicks in, you're like, what?
Really?
I don't really know. It's like the 1970s for like the most part. Like probably the beginning is the most historical, but like
Because you're in the asylum most of the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it has serial killer in it, and like the mystery isn't like so shocking that you can't guess it, but that's also not like the main element, but it like adds to it. So honestly, if you're not into historical fiction, I still say at least attempt it, and give it until chapter 3.
Yeah,
I say just read the whole thing.
Oh wow, Hope.
5-star reads.
Dang.
Wow.
Jealous.
All right, Hope, you're coming for my
But I've had a
title.
lot of 4 stars. I've had like 6 4 stars.
Yeah,
and
I have
4.5
had
stars.
a lot of 4 stars too.
Yeah.
I just took a look, and so I didn't officially rate it yet, but I'm going to give it a 5 stars. So I finally listened to the audiobook of I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. I know I'm late. I know. But it is
not late. I haven't
phenomenal.
read it.
It was incredible.
Yeah,
like everybody said it was. And I loved it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
obviously
got
it
it from
was
the
fun.
library.
Agree.
Yeah.
So good.
Has anyone had any 1 stars this month? Me too.
I know Liv did. Wait, Jordan, you did?
I did.
What was it?
What's the first one called? Twisted.
Oh yeah,
Twisted Love is the first one.
I think. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that one was not it.
I read the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. I did not rate it. but let's be honest, if I did, it would be a 1. And I also had a
Wow.
DNF.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
too.
I've had 2 DNFs.
Oh man.
Wow, that is
Oh,
rough.
Jesse,
man.
Jesse, tell us what your 1-star book was.
Comfort me and apples. Let's
Oh,
not
yeah,
talk
yeah,
about it.
It's trash.
That was a 1-star?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
It was for me too.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
either a 1-star or a 5 for everybody
Yeah.
who
You're
reads
either
it.
gonna love it or hate it, but nothing in between.
Yeah.
So curious.
So good.
Don't
Okay.
bother, Jordan. Don't bother. Go to the gyno instead. We'll have more fun there.
I can't.
Oh, that's so funny. All I want for Christmas was 1-star.
Oh, I liked that one.
Interesting.
I think I gave that 4.
I've only ever given 1-stars to something that feels problematic. I don't know if I've ever really given. I'll just DNF it. I'm just like, no.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, Comfort Me with Apples, you can read in less than an hour. if
Yeah.
you read
I
fast.
read that in at one Starbucks sitting. I read it in 1 star.
Yeah.
So good.
Nice.
So good, Lena.
The only good thing was
And
that
Rachel, I thought you knew everything.
Like I was just coming around. Okay, next. Do you guys want to play a game? We can play Categories, which is kind of like my signature bookish game here that I do
Yeah.
with people. Or we could do a reading sprint if you're feeling chatted out and you want some
No.
quiet time.
I feel like I've seen you guys play this category so
I
many
wanna
times
do
that I'm like
categories.
always wanting to play it.
All right.
So let's play it.
All right, let's take like 5 minutes. Everybody will need like a piece of paper to write stuff down. And then if anybody needs to like use the restroom or something, you can do that as well. And we can reconvene
Potty
in
break.
5 minutes.
Perfect.
My husband brought me a bowl of hot Cheetos because
Oh,
he's the
nice.
best.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thanks for joining. And everyone else who's popped in. Thanks, Danielle. Who else popped in? I thought I saw Jesse. Thank you for joining. Thanks, y'all. And thanks for happy birthday wishes. We're taking a 5-minute break before we start a game.
All right, you said we needed a piece of paper, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Gwen, someone asked why you didn't like the Guernsey
Oh.
Literary Society
Okay.
book.
I didn't like it because it was historical fiction. And there's very few historical fiction books that I like. It's just a genre that doesn't appeal to me, just like fantasy doesn't anymore. And it was just very slow. I'm a thriller reader, so I like fast-paced books with a big plot. I don't really care about like Taya said, she loves characters. I could care less. So it just had a lot going against it. I did it as a buddy read. That's why I picked it up in the first place. I would have never picked the book up on my own. So
Nice. I'll bug it. Does Keisha like that one?
So I'm gonna spill the beans. She's gonna hate me. So this was one of her favorite books. This is why that's who I buddy read it with Keisha. She's like, oh my goodness, like, yeah, let's buddy read this book together. And I was like, okay, sure. And she also didn't like it the second time around.
Okay, yeah, she would give it a 3 this time. I see.
So
tastes change, people change.
yeah, I mean, maybe I'll read it. I'm not saying it's like
Awareness.
a terrible book. It's just like my personal reading taste. I didn't like it, but I see merit literally in every book. Like I could vehemently hate a book and Jordan could love it. And that's valid to me. Like there's a book for everybody. And, that one
Yeah.
just wasn't the one for me.
Totally agree. And I can't even imagine already reading books that I read not that long ago, but I feel like your taste just changes so quickly that it's like I could read a book that I read in 2018 or 2019 and I'd be like, what was I thinking? Like,
Yeah,
this is
that's why
not.
I usually never change my ratings for books unless it's during that year. So like I'll adjust my ratings for this year, but like last year I was a totally different reader and I rated things totally different. So I won't change that,
Agree to disagree, Keisha.
No, I agree. Like I know there's people that love that book and I'm not like a weird book girl, so didn't work for me.
Right. And that's why people always say like, oh, Lena, you're like so cutthroat in your ratings, or like, I can't wait to just listen to Lena just like rage about a book. But I do it because I know that for as many books as I don't like, there's just as many people that love them. And I love that. And I think that's one of the best things about books is that like I can absolutely hate a book and think it's trash and Gwen loves it. And I'm fine with the fact I'm so excited that Gwen loves it. And
didn't you do a video like that, Jordan? You and Jacqueline or something like that?
Oh yeah.
And that's one of my favorite things that I've kind of developed in myself is realizing what I do and don't like in books and being able to hear somebody talk negatively about a book and still recognize, oh, those are my favorite things though. So I can still get a recommendation from somebody's bad or mediocre review and then still end up loving it.
Yes. Okay. Elise, DM me because I will reread it with you because The Time Traveler's Wife is one of my favorite books of all time, but I read it in like literally high school. And
we should reread it together.
I agree. I want to reread it, but I also am afraid that I'm not going to like it as much. So DM me. We should buddy read it and see if we like it as much.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody ready for game time?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I will explain the rules. So, Categories is normally a game that you play where you get generated a random letter, and then there's like a number of categories that you're trying to think of answers for that start with that letter. Normally, in normal categories, I'm pretty sure you are trying to get unique answers that nobody else put. But in the way we play, just to make it faster and also a little bit more fun, you're trying to think of an answer that somebody else did put. So you're trying to think of like the most common or likely answers that people are going to say. So I'm going to give the 5 categories that we'll be doing so that you can write them down and have them as we're going through the rounds. And then we'll generate a letter and then we get 60 seconds to think of one answer per category that starts with that letter. And we can do a few rounds, whatever we feel like doing. So we're just going to do general bookish. So the first category will be a book title. A second category will be an author's name. The third category will be, what? Did somebody say something? Did I hear myself echo? Okay. The third category will be a bookish item or accessory or something you use while reading, something associated with reading or whatever. The fourth category will be a...
That was me. Sorry.
Okay, I'm like,
YouTube.
am I going crazy hearing things
That
in
was
the background?
YouTube.
Okay. The fourth category will be a genre or trope.
Ooh, I love that.
And then the fifth category, I love to do a content creator's name or like channel or account name.
I never played this before, so go easy on me, Jordan. Thank
Okay,
you.
no worries. It's
Go easy on me.
it's really
Okay.
hard,
Jordan
honestly.
wins every time.
Jordan, are you gonna play? You have to play.
I'll try to play. Sometimes it's hard to do
Okay.
the playing with
When
the
you're on mute.
She's gonna win if she plays.
Yeah, she always wins.
We will.
somebody
fine.
else somebody else can keep track and make sure I'm not cheating as the scorekeeper.
No, you're fine. I
When we
love
did
it.
this on Jesse's channel for my birthday, I got last place, and the categories were about me.
Oh my gosh. You were being humble, Lena. You were being
That is
humble.
true.
They were like categories were like a book that Lena has read or a book that you would recommend to Lena, and I don't think I answered anything. They're all spouting off my favorite books. I'm like, oh
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, it's hard though, and when you only have 60 seconds, your brain is like, what are
Right.
words? Like I don't know any words,
Like I don't
let
know any
alone
authors anymore.
yeah.
yeah. But
Okay.
what is a book?
So I will get the letter first and then I will set the timer. So I'm just using a random letter generator. If it comes up with like X or Q or something, we can veto that and pick a new one.
Oh.
Why?
How do we feel about why?
Next.
Okay, let's move it. Remove choice. Okay.
Oh my goodness, that would have been
This
hard.
is going great.
All
C.
right.
We can do C. Okay, so let me get a timer. And then you're just thinking of one answer per category and you're trying to think of something that other
Let's
people
go,
will
C.
also put.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, ready? We're going to do 1 minute. Ready, set, go.
Oh my gosh.
Can't think of anything.
No.
I have to look at my freaking shelves or else I won't know any of them. I thought I would be good at this.
30 seconds, 27
gosh.
seconds technically.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Um, um,
Mm-mm.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
okay. I got some.
I
Mine are
have things
stupid.
written
Mine
down,
are
but I don't feel good
stupid.
about that.
No.
Yeah, mine are
She's
dumb.
like not
No.
a fan.
Okay, who wants to say what they put for book title?
I put
Comfort me with
capital.
apples.
I put comfort me with apples.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think that.
Come
I
on,
put
Rachel.
Crescent City. I know, I put
That's-
Crescent City. Oh, dang it.
I put Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo.
Nice, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Good.
Nice. That's a good one.
I put, is Crush a book? No, Crave
Yeah,
is
it's
the one
a-
I was thinking of.
Honestly,
But
it's
Crush
probably
is a part of the series.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's
book
probably
I'm
why I
reading
thought of
Crush,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
Okay,
Jordan,
so
sure.
yeah, 2 people put Comfort Me with Apples.
Comfort me with rotten apples.
Okay, with
Yeah.
Kendall and Lena.
Yes, Kendall.
Good job,
Off-
Kendall. What? No,
off
I'm
to
stupid.
a good start. You're in the lead. Okay, author name.
Colleen Hoover.
Colleen Hoover.
Colleen
Colleen
Hoover.
Hoover.
Mhm.
Oh no. Okay, who all put Colleen Hoover? Oh no, this is embarrassing.
What did you put, Jordan?
That's
Claire
the only one I
McIntosh.
thought. Oh, yeah.
At least you had
Why?
an answer.
I haven't even read any Claire McIntosh books.
Don't bother.
Okay, how about a bookish item?
I put cover.
Cover.
Oh,
Rachel.
that's
One.
good.
Mhm.
I put cup of bookmarks.
I put
That's
cup
smart.
also.
That's smart.
Rachel, I put cozy
We both
corner.
put. Oh my
Ah.
god.
Wow.
She makes them, so I might as well.
Advertising opportunity.
I literally put candle.
Like
I
I'm
I literally almost.
candle.
that's all I
I
put.
I would accept
almost
that.
did.
I would
Yeah.
accept that.
Controller.
Jordan, do we
Like-
get
like
it
if
because
you
we
were to,
both
like,
put cup?
underline
What
with
do
a
you think, guys?
crayon.
Do we get cup being the same?
I mean, cup of bookmarks. They're right next to me. It's
I
bookish.
I always have a
Yeah.
cup.
Fine.
Yeah.
When I read.
And I drink out of
Everyone.
cup when I read.
Yeah,
True, yeah.
thanks.
I
I
drink
can't
out
believe
of
I didn't put
you
corners.
drink out of a cup when
I
you do a lot of things.
know.
Rachel's
I know.
like devastated.
Kendall, you're so smart. Oh.
Okay, what did you guys put for genre or trope?
Contemporary.
Classic.
Oh,
Classics.
That's
Yay!
smart.
Okay, classic. There you go.
why couldn't I think of that?
This is
I
not a
know, I couldn't
genre,
either.
but I put
Yay.
children's book.
I would accept that
That's a
though.
genre.
Yeah.
Children's
Yeah.
literature. That's totally
Age
a genre.
range.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
okay.
I thought
I'm
of,
sure it's listed on Goodreads under some books.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Children's
Yeah.
for sure.
I almost
Yeah.
crossed out classic, so I'm glad I didn't because I
Okay.
also thought of like a closed door romance. But then
Mm.
I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
good.
then I thought classic
Mhm.
was more.
Yeah.
So I was right.
Yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
Nice.
So no one put contemporary.
Oh,
No, Jesse.
I need to
No,
think of
should have,
that.
Poor
but no, I
Jess.
did
The
not.
most obvious one no one put. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, mine is blank, so there's that.
Yeah.
Same.
How about content
No,
creators?
nothing.
I didn't think of
Nothing.
anything
Nope.
either.
I put
I
Caroline
put-
Johnson.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, girl.
I was literally like scrolling through the comments, like, are any of our friends here? Started with a
Who's
C?
starting with me?
Like Hope on the Coast.
Hope on the
Yeah.
coast.
The coast.
Does that count?
Yvette's
I'm about to look
answering
at my.
all of
I'm
them.
gonna look at my subscriptions right now.
Right.
I
Yes,
love
anyone else can participate with us and put your answers in the chat
Chandler.
too.
it. Yvette, you're
Oh yeah,
winning.
Chandler.
I did Chandler, yeah.
Oh,
I'm looking at my
nice.
YouTube subscriptions right
Same.
now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, Chandler.
that's what I
dang
All
it.
right,
Chloe,
well.
Chloe Bunny. Chloe.
Oh, Chloe.
Yeah.
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 Oh man.
They
Well,
come
guys,
after.
After
Right.
one round, Lena is in the lead with
I
3
know,
points.
that's nice.
Job,
You're
Lena.
winning.
How many?
3. She has 3.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yvette's like,
Kendall.
am I chilling here alone?
Yeah.
I'm
She's
cheering for
answering
you,
them all.
Yvette.
And Kendall and Rachel and Gwen all have 2. And me and Taya and Jesse all have 1.
All right.
Nice.
We're
Yeah.
still in it.
Tight race
is
here.
fun.
Anyone's game. All right, let's do another letter. R.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
do R. Okay, and let me get the timer. Okay, ready, set, go.
Go.
Lena, we better have the same author.
Oh gosh, now I'm scared.
30 seconds.
Oh.
Ten seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I need a better book title.
No, I'm like, where's my?
Time's up.
Oh. It's not like you guys are gonna write the same ones that are right next to me. I don't know what's right next to me.
Well, okay, book title.
I
Regretting
didn't
you.
know if the counted, so I didn't count it. I wrote The Return.
Yeah.
That works. I put
Nobody
Ruin
else?
and Rising because it's right here.
I wasn't sure if the counted either. I put the rewind.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I would say
wasn't
in
sure.
general, the doesn't have to count. You
Yeah.
can-
Unless we're on
Reckless Girls.
team, then it counts.
Oh,
Reckless
yeah.
Girls.
In which case,
Reckless
good
Girls is
luck
a perfect
matching
one.
the yeah, Reckless Girls is a good one.
I got nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
Runtime. Good one, Hope.
oh yeah.
I
Oh,
put
Runtime.
Rebecca
That's
by
what I
Daphne du Maurier.
Oh,
I
yeah.
put
Yeah.
My Tears. What
Yeah.
the heck?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
There's
So
so many.
nobody did anyone that matches, right? No,
I don't think
no
so.
regretting you.
No.
Dang it. Okay. Author name.
Riley Sager.
Riley Sager.
Riley Sager.
Dang it, you
Oh,
guys.
I did Rachel
Lena.
Hawkins.
I did
I put
Rainbow
Ruth
Rowell.
Ware.
I almost did Rachel Harrison, but I was like, I think most people will say Riley
Yeah.
Sager.
Yeah,
Dang
that's why I
it.
put Riley
Okay,
Sager.
who
I should've
else
done
said Riley Sager? Jesse,
I
Lena,
Big fan.
first put Richard Bachman. And
I'm
I was
sorry,
like,
Thank you, Elizabeth.
or like, I'm not gonna put that. So I put Riley Sager. Ooh, Ruth Ware would have been a good
That's
one.
what
Yeah.
I put. I
Yeah.
thought Lena would put Ruth Ware too.
But see, I knew everybody was going to put Riley Sager.
I'm such an idiot.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm such an idiot.
I love Rachel so much.
Okay,
Such a
bookish
idiot.
item.
Nothing. I was gonna
It
put
feels
reading
like it
wrap
should have
up.
been. Yeah, it
put
should have been
reading.
easier.
I
I
put,
put reading light.
Oh,
That's
reading
what I put.
light.
Yay, Kendall.
I put reading nook.
Oh, that's good.
Or I was
Okay,
thinking
reading
reading
light.
chair, but that's not.
Yeah.
I put a robe.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jesse's face.
Whatever floats your boat, Jesse.
perfect. Whatever floats your boat.
Okay, Kendall and Rachel put book light. Those were the two.
Reading light, yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Ripped
Or what did I say?
pages.
Yeah, reading light.
What?
Receipts from the bookstore.
Nice.
I love that. Oh my God, ripped pages. No, there are no ripped pages here. None.
Oh, reading journal. That's a good one too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I thought there had to be other ones that had reading something,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, genre or trope?
Romance.
Romance.
Mhm.
Did everybody put romance?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a wash. Dang it. No,
I'm not
shit.
putting any points down. And
Oh,
content creator. We had a choice to make.
I know.
I gotta plug my girl Rachel from Raven Haired Reader.
Oh,
That's
I
nice.
did her. That's who I did.
Yes, yes, Kendall.
I did
Exactly.
reading with Jess.
I didn't want to have
I
to
did
pick.
reading with Jess out of. She was on the left side of my screen going to the right, so I saw her think first.
I know. I was like,
Honestly,
everybody's going to pick reading with Jess.
Honestly, I
I was
was
thinking of you, Rachel.
struggling to think of
Just
my
as
own
fun.
username.
It's okay.
Wait, Jesse, did you not put yourself?
I put reading with, and then the timer went out, but it took
Oh.
yes.
Okay,
Elizabeth.
who put reading with Jess? Me and okay.
No, I was a narcissist and put myself.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
I was a
Lena.
narcissist.
Okay. After two
Me and
rounds.
Taya put the same person.
Thanks,
Oh,
Yvette.
yeah.
I love you.
Did we not get points?
It is the one
is
with
it
the most.
The most. Okay.
Yes. But
That's
if like
okay.
two pairs did it, then I would give both
Gotcha.
pairs
Got you.
the one.
Only if it
Did
meant she
you
got
ha-
a point.
Almost.
They should
Kendall.
get half a
Almost.
point. Give them half a point.
Okay, half a point.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
Why?
Okay.
We're gonna lose by half a point.
Well, because of that
I'm
half
looking
a
out for
point.
future me, is what I'm
Because
doing.
of that half a point, I am firmly in last. So
Oh,
I am not winning unfairly this time.
Jinxed it.
Lena is still holding out the lead though with 5 points. So
Nice.
She's making her comeback.
come for Lena.
Don't come for me.
did y'all see Elizabeth's comment?
Oh, which one? Yeah.
Rear door.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
goodness.
Only Elizabeth. I love you.
Wow.
Sounds like something Kendall would like, right, Kendall?
That was the wrong time to take a sip of my water.
I was about, she was about to spew it.
Kendall's like, open door? Yeah, open door, wide open. Lock me in there with
Get me
you.
in there and shut me in there with them.
Yeah.
Shut me in there with you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, let's get another letter.
Jordan's face is so red. Just kidding.
Okay. Spinning the wheel.
T.
T.
T. Okay. And timer. Ready, set, go.
Oh crap.
Now all I can think of is things that start with the.
The
I
Yeah.
know.
Does that count?
Yes, if it's the same book as someone
Yes.
else that starts
Oh,
with
it does.
the.
If okay.
Yeah, like it has to be the same rest
No.
of the title also.
Friends, look at me and think of what I'm thinking of.
I think I know what you're thinking of. If you're thinking of what I think you're thinking of.
Stop.
Yeah, Kendall, you
20
Kendall, you would
seconds.
know.
God.
Nope, sorry. Trope.
Or genre.
Rachel.
Oh my
Three,
god.
I was about to
two,
smack her for this
one.
one.
Wow.
Time's up.
That
I'm
was hard.
coming. I'm gonna come to California for you, Rachel. 'Cause
Oh.
You're so good on that one.
I
Okay,
came up with some answers, but they're not the same as y'all's.
what did you guys get for book title?
Taylor
Time
Jenkins
Traveler
Reid.
12.
Throne of Glass.
Oh,
I put 20 years later.
I didn't.
I
sorry. I
did
thought
the-
we were doing author.
heard-
I forgot.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
was like, what did you say? Taylor
These
Jenkins
Silent
Reid.
Woods.
I did the Turn
Oh.
of the Key,
Oh, that's a good one.
double T.
Kendall, you didn't do Throne of Glass?
No, I did the very
You are
secret
reading it
society
right
of
now.
irregular witches.
Elizabeth
Nice
did Throne of Glass.
work.
Yeah.
I did Twilight.
We
No one
did
did
each other's-
Twilight.
I know, I was
Twilight.
thinking about that afterwards,
Dang.
literally.
And the Thursday
Right.
Murder Club. That's a good one.
We should be
Yeah.
ashamed.
What's up, These
That's a
Silent
dark-
Woods?
Do we even read?
No, I don't even. Every time we do the titles, I'm like, I don't even remember the titles of the books that I've read.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Okay, how about author name?
Why
Taylor
did I not
Jenkins
say
Reid.
Taylor
Taylor
Jenkins Reid?
Jenkins Reid.
I did not get that. I put Alicia Thompson.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh.
Kendall and Lena and Jess did that. Did Taylor
Wow.
Jenkins
No
Reid?
Tessa
I'm ashamed
Bailey.
of
I did.
myself.
Wow.
And Rachel
Oh,
did
I
Taylor
forgot.
Jenkins Reid?
Yeah,
Dang
Tessa
it.
Bailey.
I did Talia
Yep.
Hibbert
that's the only one I'm still.
Oh.
because she was on
I just looked
top
Travis
of mind.
Baldry.
Oh yeah.
Travis Baldry.
Who did you put, Taya?
Tessa Bailey.
Tessa Bailey.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I originally I wrote T Greenwood and then I crossed it off because I was like, no, everybody else is gonna say Taylor Jenkins Reid.
That's what I. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think of
That
her.
was smart.
Okay, bookish item.
Nothing.
Tabs.
Oh, God.
I don't use those.
I'm
so.
embarrassed.
Neither do I.
I don't either.
What
But
is what you did?
I know. I'm just
I use
kidding,
all
I
of
do.
them. I
I
use
put
it all.
timer. I'm
Timer.
a dummy. I put timer because I was thinking of like sprints. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that works.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like it.
T. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, T. Yeah, lots of tabs.
Mm.
Nice.
Smart.
Tequila.
All right. Yeah.
Tequila.
I have that too.
Same page. Okay, genre or trope?
Please say thriller.
Thriller.
Yeah.
Down to the wire. I got that one.
I
Did,
know.
Right.
did anybody else
Kendall,
not
thanks
put
for
through?
throwing me the bone.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I heard you going trope, and I'm like, this also says genre. Genre.
We're going with the genre this time.
Yeah. Think of it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Tootsie Roll
True
Frisbee.
Crime.
Tootsie Rolls. I freaking love Tootsie Rolls.
Like-
I do too.
Yeah, me too.
Mm,
And
yummy.
yes,
Oh,
true
yeah.
crime is another
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that's a
idea.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and content creator.
Taya.
Taya.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Taya.
Y'all. She said, I'm sorry.
Taylor Swift.
Oh God.
She's a freaking content creator.
Listen, I don't
is,
blame
she has a
you,
channel.
Rachel. If we got B, I would have put Beyonce. So I totally understand.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She's my queen. I'm such an idiot.
That's so funny. If Taylor Swift made a video about books she read, I would read all of those books.
Imagine
Right?
that.
I would die.
I need her to write a book.
Yeah.
I would.
I feel like
Like a memoir.
she
Yeah, I'd
is
read the
like
heck
the
out of her.
inspiration for Taylor Jenkins Reid, though. I feel like a lot of times says 7 Husbands. I feel like her and Taylor should need to do something. The Taylors just need to get together.
The Taylor.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes, and a golden birthday is when like the date of the birthday is the age you are turning. So I'm turning
Yeah.
28 on today, the 28th.
That's so cool.
All right, do we want to do one more
Yeah.
round?
Mhm.
Wait, what are we at for points?
Okay.
Lena, stop it.
Lena's like, am I winning still?
Yeah, Lena, you're still winning with 7 points. Kendall is close behind with 6.5. with our half point from
My
earlier.
half point.
I told you that half point's gonna come back and bite you.
Jess is like, you should have given it to him.
And then Gwen has 6 points. Jesse has 5 points.
I think I
The-
have 1, 2, 3, 4,
you have
5,
more than
6,
that down?
7.
Maybe I'm not.
When you're
Doing a
keeping
good
track of
job.
your points.
Yeah, girl, I'm circling the ones.
Convinced Jordan
I
was
am
cheating.
not being cheated. I got Colleen Hoover, Classics, Riley Sager, Romance, Reading with Jess, Thriller, and Taya.
Oh yeah, you are. I haven't been doing points for when everybody gets it.
Oh, okay.
That's just what.
Oh, the
yeah. So
Thriller.
our number. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a wash.
Fine.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Are we ready for our next letter?
yes.
My family group text for some reason is popping off.
Oh.
I'm like, who is texting me? I don't have friends that are not here right now. M.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Oh, book titles.
What in the world?
Taya,
Book
I'm counting on
title.
you. I'm counting on you for this one, Taya.
Oh my god. Stop.
Shoot.
It can be a last name for the author.
Sure, if you get somebody to
Mhm.
match it. 30
Mm.
seconds.
What?
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh. Poo.
Oh. No.
10 seconds. Time's up.
Hmm.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
did terrible.
Did that not go so well?
I feel
No.
good about mine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I was
Oh,
about
yeah.
the same. Okay. Book title.
Nothing.
Nothing.
My Lovely
Nothing.
Wife.
Oh, God.
Mockingjay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that
Oh,
was smart.
Mockingjay.
What did you say,
I
Lena?
chose Magnolia.
Mockingjay.
Oh,
Mockingjay.
I'm reading that
and
in
Magnolia
February.
Park.
That was
That's a
smart.
good one.
Who
Yeah.
said Mockingjay?
I did.
I did Mockingjay.
Oh, you did?
Nice.
Yeah.
Taya,
I was like,
you
we-
let me
There
down.
we go.
I know.
I was like, we were
wasn't
talking about
even
Hunger Games earlier.
thinking. I know. I
What was yours,
flopped.
Taya?
Mine was Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. It was
Oh,
right here.
that's
That's
a
the only reason why I
Yeah.
chose it.
That's a good one.
I'm
That's
reading
the
that
wrong
in February.
number.
I'm so excited.
Mary.
Oh, Mother
Mothering.
Thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Blank
Another
Program.
thing.
Definitely.
Midnight
Murderous
Sun.
Persuasion.
I
Midnight
love that.
Sun. Good one.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And Mockingjay.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you, Lindsay. Thank you.
Nice, nice.
Right?
Okay. Author name.
Nothing.
Marissa
Mary
Meyer.
Mary Pico.
Oh.
Smart
Mary
thing.
I know.
I just
I couldn't
had-
get it.
She's right here. That's why. So
Oh, yeah.
I put Megan Miranda.
Jordan, you might like
Oh,
these,
that's a good
Jordan.
one. Megan
I never
Miranda.
even read
I
anything.
tried the first one. I didn't love it.
Dang it.
Mona
I'm
I'm
Awad.
trying to find this fantasy for you.
I know.
it's so hard.
Hmm.
Mary Higgins Clark. Nice.
No one got Marissa Meyer?
No.
Okay.
Mary
Oh, thanks, girl.
Yeah, Mary Pico took it. Okay, bookish item.
Money.
Mail.
I'm
Like,
dead.
Mail.
Oh,
Like
I
book
love
mail,
that.
yeah.
I love that.
I did
Oh,
mug
cute.
along the same lines as cup.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was going to do that and I didn't.
Shame.
I almost put
Wow.
Merlot.
For you, yes.
That's what I'm drinking.
Yes.
I put movie cover. We were talking about it before.
That's creative.
Yeah.
Marker. That's good.
Hey, I've got some mugs in the
Mugs.
comments.
Mugs.
And
Dang.
mail. That's a great one.
Mm.
Cute.
No money. Okay.
No money.
And genre or trope.
Memoir.
Memoir.
Mystery.
Memoir.
Ooh, memoir. No,
Ooh.
memoir baddies. Where you
Okay,
at?
how many
said
got
memoir.
memoir? Who
Okay.
said memoir?
Over
Gwen.
here.
Okay,
I'm such
Taya,
a
Yeah,
Jess,
Gwen.
Gwen.
Yeah, Jess.
How did I not think of mystery?
I don't know, girl.
Wait, who said
I am
mystery?
ashamed.
The three of us? Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it was 3
What
and
did
3.
you say,
We all get points, right?
Rachel?
Nothing.
One. Yeah, Rachel.
Said nothing.
I didn't get
market
mystery.
paperback.
No, Elizabeth.
Military.
Oh, that would have been a good bookish item, a mass market paperback.
Oh yeah, it would.
Yeah, it
Oh
would've.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, how about
God,
did
I'm
you guys
so
have
embarrassed of
a
myself.
content creator?
No, but I'm sure
Meg.
I do.
Meg with
Meg
books.
with books.
Yeah.
Mel
That's
Reed.
who I did.
Oh, Marcy Reed.
Oh yeah,
Marcy
Marcy.
Reed.
Oh, Marcy.
Oh,
Marcy.
Marcy.
Who did
I'm
you put,
sorry.
Taya?
I put Mel Reed's.
Mel.
Oh,
Mel.
Mel. Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
goodness, I'm
Mel.
embarrassed.
Apologies to everyone that
Yeah,
we immediately
my
forgot.
brain.
Yeah.
Oh, Morgan.
Oh,
I love her
Morgan,
so
and
much. Oh, and
Yeah.
Mackenzie.
I'm basically like, if they're not here right now,
Exactly.
they're
I
out of my
know.
brain.
I'm like
Yeah.
scrolling up through the comments.
Same.
Yeah,
Kendall, you got Meg with books too?
yeah. That's the only
Okay.
person
Okay.
that came to mind.
Nice.
I couldn't think of anybody.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't believe I forgot Morgan. I love her. Yeah, seriously, Elizabeth, do
Morgan,
not
okay.
tell Lauren and Caitlin that I forgot mystery.
They will disown you. All right. Well, after that, Lena, still on top, 10 points.
Good job, Lena.
She's
Closely
redeeming
followed
herself
by
from her own
Kendall.
birthday.
Yes, Kendall.
Great work, everybody.
Love it. That's such a fun game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
that was
is.
fun.
Good one.
Jordan,
Really
did I come in dead
stretches your
last?
mind.
That's how I like it. But did I come in dead last?
Actually, you and Rachel were tied, and I only had one more than you guys, and we were a little far behind the pack. So
Yeah.
we can
That's
all
how I like it.
commiserate.
There you go.
I love it. All right. What else? Anything else you guys want to chat about? What all do you have planned for tomorrow? Lazy Sundays? Reading?
I wish
Where
I
do
could
you guys-
wake up
Yeah, I wish.
and film.
Guess,
Mm.
Jordan, just guess what I'm doing.
I bet you're going to be sewing.
Yeah, I have a couple of new collections coming out, so I'll be
That's so
sewing away.
exciting.
I got my book sleeve in the mail today.
Yay!
Oh yay! Which one did you order?
The pink one with the doodle hearts on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I got the
You were the
maxi,
one of the
too.
first that got the Valentine's collection.
I was like,
because-
bam!
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I haven't
getting
sent
out
out
those
the rest of
orders.
Valentine's yet. So,
But
they'll be
now I
coming out
want the
this week.
strawberry one and that blue floral one. I'm like,
I know.
I know. That was last year's.
And your
I
next
did another
collection, are you sharing what your next collection you were talking about on one of your sprints, right? Of like the theme.
The next collection
you
is going to
keeping
be
it
a cottage core,
I
romantic
know.
cottage core.
I'm dying.
It's
I
gonna
know.
be so cute.
I'll pay you money for sneak peeks.
You
I
need
think
those
I'm-
Cinderella mice.
Also. Sorry, I just ordered from Spoonflower a Taylor Swift Valentine's collection. She has this Valentine fabric and it's so cute. And it's like her face and then there's like hearts all around it. So no one else knows that, but I'm gonna drop that like around Valentine's Day because it's so cute.
Oh,
So,
that's so
Oh.
exciting. Take my money.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do a series of cottagecore since it's so popular and florals used to always be my thing. I'm gonna be doing a ton of cottagecore collections this year because there are so many collections. I have pictures. I'm like, okay, that's the next one. That's the next one. That's the next one. So
I'm with
I'm really
Hope.
excited.
I love it.
Just gonna
Yeah,
message
just
you
gonna
my bank
send
info.
you the bank
My
info.
bank info. You guys are
And
funny.
laughing at Yvette being bitter we skipped over that. Sorry, girl.
You were the first person I thought. I was like, the only answer I would have is Yvette. That's the only
Yeah.
answer I would have.
Oh,
I'll
that's
send
so
it to you.
funny.
Elizabeth, I'll send you the picture of the Valentine one soon.
I love it. All right. Well, I think I will wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me.
Happy
celebrating my
birthday!
birthday
Happy
night.
Birthday.
This is seriously the ideal day. So I'm so glad I got to
That's
spend some
good.
time with my besties here. Yeah.
What's
for
the max
night.
you can do for when you have pro on StreamYard? What's the max people you can do?
Mine is 10. I
Okay.
don't know what plan.
There's
I'm guessing
another
I just
one
have the
that you
small.
have 14 or 16. One of the two.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm thinking I'm like ahead of time because my birthday's in April. So I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
should be fun.
Yeah. Excited for cottagecore. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining, for playing games with us, for giving us your hot takes and spicy opinions.
Are
And
you
we
extending your
will.
birthday? Are you extending your birthday till tomorrow? Are you gonna keep celebrating?
Not really. Tomorrow's back to the real world. Our house is an
Oh.
absolute disaster. So tomorrow's going to be a major cleaning day. And I've gotten a bunch of like books recently. And so I have to like account for all of
Book
those and
haul.
find
Are
place
we
to
getting
put
one?
them. Yes, I will be doing a
Love a
book
book
haul because
haul.
this is the most books
Yay.
I've gotten at one
Yay.
time, like in years. So
Yay.
Yay.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. So thanks again for joining, everyone, and have a great rest of your night and rest of your weekend. Bye.